Hello, hi, welcome. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. A scuff. Yeah, everything is against me again. Wait, the song still. Hello. Are you fixed? Are you fixed? Hi. Yeah. Okay. I think so. I understand this. I check stuff. It's supposed to be fine, and then it's not fine. But yeah, hi. Finally, I am with you. Yay! Thank you for Dre. I haven't even realized. Wait, I think it's still wrong. Oh my god. Okay. Uh. Wait. What if I do this? Okay, not broken yet. I don't know what the heck. Now? What? It works! Okay. We are fixed. Ignore everything that was before this. Hi, welcome. Have you been? I hope it's the end. Is it the beginning of your workday? I don't know. It's Friday. So I hope it's a lucky day for you. Well, you will hear lots of yaps today, so are you ready for that? Thank you so much for the raid while I was gone. Thank you for thank you for the headbutt. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, Kazuka, and thank you, Witty Weeb. Thank you for the headbutt again. Hello, Best Chief. Let me see what was happening. I didn't even hear this. I went to feed the animals. I want to give them their freaking lunch. And Raw, thank you for the chickens. Thank you. Raw Aid. Can I call you Aid? Is that how I pronounce this? And guys for being the fast. And Herro Mischief. And Herro Weep, Herro Kazuka, Herro Spam. And yeah, thank you for the raid again. I appreciate it. And Herro Raiders as well. Herro DFG, thank you for the like keys. Herro Axelot, welcome. Herro Nico Cap. Nico Capo, yeah, Nico. Can I call you Nico? Yes! Hello! National Geographic channel? I guess, yes, we are doing a geographic channel for sure. Business, but I shall leave a like and 10 if things are still going. Yeah, sure, no worries. Have a good one, Kazuka. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. I was not a time traveler. Wait, I mean, practically we're here before I was here, so that's concerning, isn't it? Hello, Zosma, welcome. I hope you did. Oh, Hello, Phoenix. Hi. Yes, Stormy. Happy to see you guys here. Hello, Zedgate. Oh my god, there's so many of you. Hi, welcome. Nikas, okay. I'll try to remember that. Wait, I forgot to turn on the music actually. Why do I have to forget things? I do not want not human soundtrack again. Oh, thank you so much, Phoenix.
So
oh my god.
Time flies by when you're having fun.
That's true. Oh my god, it's crazy. You are 3 months away from having a little Bubble Whale baby. Thank you so much. Thank you, Felix. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, and enjoy. Yeah, thank you for 4 months of tier 3 at this point. Crazy. Thank you. I oh my god, I'm already overwhelmed. It's a lot of things. At least I'm able to turn on wait, you can't even hear this Spotify. Oh my god. Why is everything scuffy? Hello, Lab. Thank you for your chicken. So many chickens. More than 1,000. I'm trying my best not to be so fast, okay? Hello, Shaki. It's trying to numb my ear. Very mean. Oh, I can do this. It's like jumping around. Like a little slide. Let me slide. There's this kind of hammer kind of thing. Wait, this is so loud now. You know, in the theme parks, you have like these things that are like hammers and they go like shoo, back and forth. It's essentially this now. Yeah. Wake up for my chicken. Wow. What do you mean a chicken? Why is it a chicken now? And welcome to Nintendo, my sincere support. Yeah, so absolutely continue to listen as best as I can. No? Thank you, Witty Weave. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope your workies go well. I thank you for the likes. Thank you for listening. I appreciate that. You are totally more than welcome to tune in. I am not prepared. I never expect you guys to like sub to me and stuff, and I have to pull up the sub stickies and I have to pull you there. I mean, I don't mind, obviously, but yeah. Thank you, Felix, so much. Let me put you here again. Here, give me this badge, and please send this badge to my gaming PC. I would appreciate it. Here. Oh, what's wrong? Okay, nothing's wrong. At least we don't have this scuff of too many items this time. It's so weird how it works. I have to still figure it out. Sadly, one thing that I haven't figured out is how the teams do overlay each other. So please do not get me like googly eyes and then the mustache at the same time, because it would not work, unfortunately. Now it's oh, why is it behind me? Oh, it's behind the shark. No, I don't touch the shark. Okay, here, Jesus Christ. Okay, shark is gone. Here, I've got a little badge now. Yay, cute. Love it. Thank you. Thank you for the headpats, Mischief. Thank you. Yeah, I moved myself out a bit. Okay. I moved back. Wait, Jink. I'm trying it too fast. I think. We had to go live to read out, but less longer than I should have. Wait. We're waiting for 2 hours to raid into me. Because if yes, that's a crazy time to wait. I also was late like 5 minutes or so, so sorry to make it even longer. Hello, Natsu, welcome. How are you doing today? I set up today, so I was wondering actually how to do it for the React video. I've seen people turning off alerts or just muting the alerts and making them smaller. So I opted to do the second thing, and we will have like smaller alerts on the side without sound, and I will just address everything after the stream. I mean, not after the stream, after the React. The only thing that is left is the raid thing. That actually even React. I mean, did it work? I hope so. Look now, chat, no worries. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. I can't even say R anymore. Okay, and thank you for trusting with your people. I appreciate it. And yeah, have a nice little case. What did I say? Oh yeah, that there is also a tiny chat for the React. And the only thing that works is the raid, because I thought that if someone wants to raid, I guess I can, I can sacrifice the integrity of the future video, and I will just go back a little bit once the raid happens. It's fine. I've chosen animal videos this time. We are having some Australia Day. Hello, Captain. Welcome. How are you doing today? Hi. Are you German? Are you just assuming that I'm German? You wouldn't be the first person. To be honest, you wouldn't be the first person. Practically, I give the head, but practically I've got 4 videos today. 2 of them are from MoreParz's. One is Scorpions of Namibia, because we've got our lovely mods from Namibia, and I'm curious. I'm curious of the scary scorpions who have too many legs. And we're also gonna watch a video about raccoons, because raccoons. The code's fun. Okay. I will act as if I totally know what it is, as if I wasn't growing up completely sheltered from many memes and stuff. Yeah. Today there's this compilation of MoreParz's, which is, I've had it's focused on Australia, and I'm scared that we'll see spiders, because I'm terribly afraid of spiders. We'll see how that is. Then there's toads, scorpions, raccoons. Yeah, many animals today. If we manage, hopefully. Oh, wait! I didn't share the link actually, and I really should. Because I've released a new video, and this time it's very long yaps. A bunch of you already played it. So, well, watched it, not played it. Watched it. I had to shorten it from 1 hour, like 3 minutes or something, and I've shortened it to 55 minutes because I was like, oh my god, over 1 hour is crazy, absolutely crazy. But it's fine. We've shortened that slightly. And I played Groundhog at all. I actually would like to, but I think they have arachnophobia mode at this point. Let me write that message. I want to pin it. I forgot about it. Here. Look. My newest React. Another one about Europe. Not about Eastern Europe or Central Europe. General Europe. You're gonna like how I see the boss fights. I don't know. I actually to say how I should avoid it. I pretty much trust him. Yeah, I don't know. In the Gothic and in Hogwarts Legacy, there were spiders, and that was horrible. So Hogwarts Legacy since has introduced arachnophobia mode, and that's fine. But at that point when I was playing, that was not a thing, and I had to ask Lab to get through this for me. There was like some cave with spiders and shit, and yeah, I had to ask him. That sucked. That absolutely sucked. About non-spiders. Is it Resident Evil? That's that what it stands for? I guess so, right? Okay, Google it quickly. It appears to be that. I've never played Resident Evil because I'm a scaredy cat, and I'm actually really afraid that I will not go well. Like, wait, can I pull up clips or something? Or do I have to just wait? And I guess I can do this and just show you my screen. Bing, bing. Discover spiders, man. Hey, Spider is okay, apart from this one scene. That scene sucked. There's a clip that I got recently. I think it's... Oh, there is actually 3 clips that... Wait, what? Why are you not showing me them? Well, why are we having scuffs though? What? Why are you not showing me? No, stop making me listen to myself. I want my clips. Where are my clips? Been playing Race Bar, imagine playing it on VR. Yeah, I would never. Absolutely freaking never. No. No, thank you. Okay, here, let's go to gaming. As in the gaming overlay. And I will show you this. Bing, 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 bing. About... Wait, I don't want top. I want most recent ones. Why is it twice? What? Okay, I freaking understand. But anyway, this is how I got scared in a game that is like all drawings and shit. Like it doesn't look terrifying, but somehow it happened. Oh my god. my freaking cortisol spiked. Okay, it was it was awful. They're just scenes like this. I don't know, man. And it was also this beautiful thing. Question mark, because it was us. Yeah. Oh my god! Stop with these big spiders! I hate this! Yeah, fucking spiders. And then another one! Oh, it's right. Hate this game. Wanted us to go up. Oh my god! Fuck! Yeah. I hate this thing. MoreParz's, like, what's the spiders? Okay, great. Then we are gonna be squealing. Amazing. Herro, Yavi, welcome. How are you doing? I'm sorry if you're scared of spiders as well. I'm sorry. We are going away. I had to show how I'm a scaredy cat and I'm also freaking terrified of spiders. Not a fan. Wow. What? Perhaps they have most to make less scare or someone to make the main character wear a bunny suit in Resident Evil. I've seen one where the guy was not driving a motorbike, but he was driving a freaking toilet. It was interesting. There was some short video that I've noticed, say that I got on my For You page, with various stupid mods, and that was kind of hilarious. I would be able to play it. Yeah, I would. Just snakes, they're weird. You'll get along with Sif then, with the mod who sadly is busy today. Because he is scared of snakes. I'm not... I don't remember where you're from, Yomi. Do you have like scary snakes in your country? Because in... Like around here, there are no there are no dangerous spiders. But there's technically just one dangerous snake from what I know. But it's not like a big deal. It's very like tough to come by the toxic ones. I'm not sure about Czechia and Germany. In Poland there is Zaskroniec and they cannot bite you or anything. And there is also Żmija zagzatowata, I think. That one can bite you and that one will hurt. But it's not like a deadly thing or anything like that. It's like we got a naked snake. What's a naked snake? Aren't they always kind of naked? I mean, they have scales, right? So, yeah, I'm not sure. There's plenty of spiders. The season I have spiders everywhere. Ooh, I'm sorry, Yummy. I mean, I guess you're used to it, so you don't care that much. But I would flame away my freaking house. Okay, the spiders play Killer Fire Gun. I got recommended by Delta, I believe, Killer to Fire, and I don't know if I could do that. Żmija. Is Żmija a different thing in Polish actually? Sorry, in English. Do we have that separation in English of snakes versus Żmija? Or not really? I'm not entirely sure. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like a snake, but slightly different kind of snake. Different subspecies, I guess. But diving at all is the best option because you get the shit skin. That's true. That's true. This is me and like things that kill it with fire, even though you would be able to kill it with fire. But yeah, I don't think that I'm particularly interested in seeing all of this. Scarf snakes in Minecraft are installed from a mod with animals. Yeah, that might not have been a good mod choice. Just saying. I think maybe should have gotten like kittens or something. But I didn't play Kojima Masterpiece. No. I mean, there's a lot of things that I haven't played, or haven't watched, or haven't read. There's just so many things that you, in theory, should know about, but there's so little time. And I still haven't even finished freaking Witcher 3, so... I don't know. It's rough. Well, the problem, Captain, is that I've got plenty of games on my wish list and the games that I've seen, and I would also like to play games in my library that I already have, and I would really want to play it. Lately, I've been in my indie games era, so I've been exploring various indie games and playing them. I'm happy. It's not about price. Also, I'm not really a fan of sailing the seas for various developers, like, you know, sure, fuck EA, fuck Ubisoft and so on, but for many games, yeah, I would not support that particularly. Anyway, it's not about the price, it's about the time. Can I buy like a week that, I don't know, I can just stop time and play games? Sure, I will go for it. That's the problem. So many games, there's a lot of time. Like, you can have all the freaking money in the world for the games, and still you do need time to do this that you will not spend on something else. So yeah, there's fans that say it's cool to play the game legally. How is that cool? Do the devs of it suck and you just don't want to support them financially? Or yeah, I cannot say that I support, like, that is so black and white and I like absolutely support pirating games. I would say absolutely not. There's lots of game devs that should get their money. You should pocket something for the effort that they put in this. It's okay of piracy, especially if you don't have money to buy the game. Yeah, I'm aware of this, but a lot of them aren't. And in a lot of cases, unfortunately, you have money. Like, there's people who have money for the game, but they just don't feel like spending that money for the game. And that's wait, well, no, this literally says, okay. I mean, then sure, if the devs of it said that's okay, and that is okay with views, do it, you know? But otherwise, I wouldn't say so. Hello, Nacho. Oh my god, what? Hello, Nacho. Welcome. Thank you for the check-in. Thank you for the like. It's appreciated. Oh, yeah, guys, I have boba. I need to add it. Now I also have to drink waters. Bam, bam, bam. Hello, Puppet. Welcome. How are you doing today? They're playing more GOG games, especially now that they have regional pricing. Nice, that's cool. I'm unfortunately extremely attached to Steam because I love my achievements. I cannot go away from them. I like having everything in one place if I can. In the case of Steam, yeah, I care about my achievement hunting and my... I mean, sure, it has achievements, but it's not all of the achievements that I've gotten. I have so many perfected games, and I don't really feel like going away to a different platform to then lose all of the achievements and all of my progress that I got from the previous platform. Like, if you could transfer all of this, sure, I don't mind. But as it is, you can't do that, so it's not for me. And this is also why I wasn't really a fan of playing on Switch. I like having everything in one place and look at my achievements. Yeah, Phoenix, I'm glad there's another wait, how's it called? Achievement Hunter, completionist, yes, Among Us. That's important to me. Maybe stupidly important, but it is. The games are only revived if they're being disconnected or shut down personally. I think money from companies whose developers' kids go hungry. It's like to support big games, but it's worth in the end. Yeah, I think that if it becomes unviable, then getting it by some other means is fine. When it comes to financially supporting it, for most cases, like in most cases, I would say please buy a game. But in some cases, like Sims, just for the record, this is not legal advice or anything, but yeah, you can get the games with all of the DLCs in other ways than buying them. And I personally think that spending thousands on freaking DLCs on a game is insane, and it shouldn't be encouraged, and that we shouldn't accept it. Like, no, because the prices of this freaking thing are outrageous. I've seen people being kind of like considering controversial that Planet Zoo has DLCs for animals, but and I personally think that the base game is already amazing, while Sims base game sucks, and all of the DLCs are feeling optional with the price tag being $10 or something. I don't want to lie, but I think it was something like $10. Sorry, Planet Zoo. What's up with Planet Zoo? Well, the problem is, how else do the devs make money to make such a game? That's like my question, because the game cannot be too expensive. You cannot do all of these DLCs without money. Not everyone has to get the DLCs, and the DLCs aren't too expensive. In my opinion, they aren't. Like, I wouldn't say that that's an amazing business model or anything, but I understand that they need that for survival. They can't really do like cosmetics. I think it would suck if the skins, like if you could have freaking albino lion only if you pay for a DLC, you know? That's the freaking skin. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like in Valorant, for example, the game is free to play, right? You don't have to buy the skins, and they can put any price tag they want on it, and you buy it or not, you know? I don't think that is predatory. Pay to win for sure is. Like, Black Desert Online doesn't have pay to win per se, it has pay for convenience. Oh, but still, it's just the convenience is so huge that I don't quite think, yeah, no. I'm glad I don't feel like I have to spend on the game anymore. It's show off. Price skins, yeah, I think that's valid. It's kind of like fashion, you know? Let's all have it free and of DLC some fun with it. Yeah, I think that's an option for sure. I guess so. I can't blame them though for putting a price tag on Planet Zoo 2, and I'm personally happy to support that because I love the game. And I think that each DLC is actually good. I haven't played, I think, 2 DLCs from Planet Zoo, but everything else I did, and I enjoyed it. I think if you are like a long-term player, you can totally do this. So it's the worst one to go back to the 90s, so the full complete game came on the desk. Oh my god, with that I agree. It was nice to not be able to worry about anything. Also to worry about the game going down, because you just buy this and yeah, you're fine, no? I'm coming from Zoo Tycoon 2, which had amazing expansions. I played Zoo Tycoon 2, but I was so small, I sadly do not remember anything. So I cannot really say anything. Really put DLC. Well, that's the figure. Is it really put DLC? And if you don't like the DLC, don't buy them. That's kind of what I'm thinking, you know? Herro, Silver Lining, welcome, welcome. And SQ, what was that supposed to mean? Is that, am I supposed to look for Silver Lining in this or something? And you sell the game. Wait, $60 for the same game every year. FIFA, like, yeah. But people still buy it. I find that really surprising, honestly. But how they dare to sell it. But which DLCs do you think were that bad? Because as far as I know, they've got a paid game. They've got paid DLCs that are not like egregiously priced, in my opinion. And with each of the update, with each of the DLCs, they do give free stuff for people. There is some free update that introduces something. Like there was the shop with, how's it called? Like with souvenirs, right? The souvenir shop, stuff like this. This annual pack, yeah, and yeah. I don't know. Personally, I think that's okay. They're not very expensive. The annual packs, you get free stuff included with this. Like other people who do not want to pay for it, they get that. They see like Zootech ahead, aquatic pack or dinosaur pack that adds more stuff. I find it weird actually to add dinosaurs to a zoo. Personally, I wouldn't get that. Kind of like the Star Wars DLC and what was it in Sims? His pixels. Well, I mean, sure, it's pixels, but you can say that about a game. Like the entire game is just pixels. Why do you buy games? Like why would you want to? Yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it? There's something they can enter the code. Yeah, like I understand. I understand being against DLCs, but the studios have to survive somehow. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. So yeah, they could do. If it was free, then the game would be much more expensive, and that's the thing. But in the end, you have the game for much cheaper. It's much more viable to you, and you don't have to buy the DLCs. Like, I think nowadays, people just want too many things for free. I understand it's frustrating because we've got subscriptions everywhere, right? And it's really hard to like just own something. I get it. It sucks. But we've got to pay for people's time. It's unfortunately very visible that... Well, yeah, you're not saying that. Captain said that, which is what I'm referring to. This is why also people who provide services find it really hard to survive nowadays, because really people don't want to pay anything, or they want to pay like really low prices that are not really equivalent to like the effort and whatnot. It was as many for playing online. I mean, that sucks, but like, come on, we don't talk about EA. EA sucks. We know that. I really hate what they do to Sims, what they did to Sims. Have you heard about what the modders did in freaking Paralives? Because there is lots of modders in Sims, right? And they ask people to pay for their mods, which is like, I don't think that as someone who does fun stuff for a game, you should charge a lot of money. Like I find the $1 up to $5 for like fancy shit and access to it. Okay, fine, because you know some encouragement. Though I would prefer if it was based on optional donations anyway. But okay, that aside, Sims modders are earning freaking thousands on the mods every month. Not everyone, of course, but there's a lot of them that do. And one of them, very popular one, went to Paralives. So Paralives is a live sim that has been sponsored by people. It's been crowdfunded. And Paralives promised that each DLC will be free, which is nice, right? Amazing. I'm glad, and I really hope that with this business model that will survive as long as possible, forever, preferably, and kick out Sims. That would be great. One of the modders from Sims came to Paralives and started to charge egregious money for a mod, but Paralives community does not want to accept it. They're like, dude, what the hell? We don't want this here. Go with this shit back to Sims. We don't care. This sucks. Just the door is there, and I love this. Like, please don't accept this behavior. I would appreciate that. Yeah, they are selling mods and cosmetics and stuff, so it's for the game that they haven't made, but they just make additional optional stuff for it. And I don't know, I kind of think that it should be rather optional, like based on donos rather than anything else. But yeah, it's the same. Like, I have a bit mixed feelings when there's a customizable model, like a model that anyone can have, right? And you can edit it, like the one that I have, and someone makes some asset for it. So like, let's say I would like to sell like the top, like the dress that I have, and I would put it up, but I would put the price tag of $5 or something. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that. I understand. Oh, hello, Bobby. I'm sorry. I understand if you do retextures, like change all the files of the model, yeah, charge for it, please. But like single items for some, I don't know. Mixed feelings about this, really. Hello, Resp. Hello, Black Belt Shane. Oh my god, stop with the hiccups. Welcome. How are you doing today? Yeah, my day is going well, thank you. Lots of yappies will be today. Think about it just in the level of being assholes. Yeah, it's I don't know, like the other problem is that apparently in Sims you can put something on early access, like paid, and then it's supposed to be free for everyone to access. But people just keep stuff in early access forever. There's another thing, like I'm fine with this. If you want to put something in early access for like a month or something, and that is paid, share, do it for your supporters, right? That's fine. Like with videos, it's okay. But early access shouldn't last 3 years. And there are things that do this. It's crazy. Yeah, we are trying having DLCs because they gave us $20. You should discount for $5. I think you can get Planet Zoo, both DLCs and base game on sales as well. I got my DLCs for Planet Zoo mostly on sale, in fact. Justified. That's still subjective, right? Like, is something justified? Is it not? Is it too much? Is it not? Is the cost of base games is too much for the amount of DLCs they sell? I don't know. It's been so long since I bought Planet Zoo. I think that the base game already offers a lot. And then, if you really want the DLCs, you can also wait for the sales. I think that now, after it's been 7 years since the game was released, I wish it was cheaper. I mean, after such a long time, it could be a little bit cheaper. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. Hello, Gargi. Welcome. How are you doing today? When the devs keep their good moral standing, I'm happy there are good people out there. Same. Yes. I mean, this is why I was so impressed recently with Gold Adventure Gold, with how they released the game. It flopped. People criticized them. But then they, instead of gaslighting people in like, yeah, guys, everything is fine, or pouting and being like, you guys are mean and you are wrong. Instead, they went back and fixed the game, and that's so nice to see. And unfortunately, it's much more rare to see lately than it used to. After mother changes the game significantly, I understand it's like time. Similar. Yeah, yummy though. I wish that still it was optional, because still people get, thank you so much to follow. Thank you, you Pat. Thank you, I appreciate it. And hi, welcome. How are you doing? It is the time, but I wish it was that optional, because the product isn't exactly them. There's, you know. Rakura, thank you for the follow. Thank you, I appreciate you. Confused, how does Hello Games get money to stupid for No Man's Sky? Ah. Well, that's still alive and kicking. I didn't know. Why it's just $10 and it's like money for everything, nothing collabs? I think it's very complex topic, because every studio has different way how they work. There's just studios that will not be able to survive, or like games even that would not be able to survive with a specific strat. Like, you cannot apply a specific template on every game dev, unfortunately. I wish it was that easy, and then we could call everyone else assholes, you know? But I think it's very grayscale rather than black and white. Welcome. He has your he has yours or your chat's confidence giver saying you're beautiful and handsome depending on gender. I think everyone can be both on it, beautiful and handsome, or anything they can choose. Yeah, good job and keep up the good work. Thank you so much, King. Thank you, Axel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for your kind words. Hello. About 10 years and has more updates. Oh, nice. Okay, that's crazy. Also, for crazy, it's been 10 years. Thank you, daily check-in, Herro. Welcome. Oh, chat, no worries. Bye-bye, Red. Thank you so much. I hope it will go well, yes. As join this drama. What do you mean? There's no drama. I missed some. Wait, it might be drinky. Oh yeah, I just go hydrate. That's good. Good timing. You want drama? I'll give you drama. Oh my. Okay. What are we doing? What drama? This new show. Oh my god. Not the show. Oh my. Hello, Kura. Welcome. And enjoy cereal boxes and playing random games. Yes. Thank you for the headbutt. Thank you. Time for the Oracle video. I don't think we are gonna start with the Oracle video though. I think we are gonna start with the Australia crazy shit. Yeah, I'm happy to. And then you show I was bluffing. Oh no. Well, technically you can just go outside to for example, in Poland, you can go to a place with English tourists, and there will be drama. I can promise you, there will be some drama outside. Yeah, that's already, guess how the drama starts. You just touch grass. Horrible thing. The frogs. Okay, sure, I can start with frogs. I had it the other way around, but I could at least start with frogs. I've changed the order. The people-y, there's grass outside. People, grass, oh, disgusting. If you have a cat, you can get some grass inside so you can slightly get used to it, you know? The cattle can eat the grass while you, the ultimate gamer, can slowly get exposure to the grass and eventually be able to go outside. I can recommend that. That helped me, some grass therapy, you know? Now I can even go in front of my house into a shop and then I go back because I'm so panicked. But hey, it's something, right? It's something. Indeed, grass. There's also two types of grass. If you ask people in Amsterdam or Berlin about grass, that's going to be much different. Starting photosynthesis, contagious. There was a thing that passed. I saw it on like, what is it? TTC? Was it the channel TTC? I'm not sure, but there's some channel with slop channels. Yeah, TV channel with slop programs. And there I've heard about someone who did photosynthesis. Well, apparently, according to them, oh no, it's weird. Yes, touches grass. No, I have to save you from grass. That's how. Yeah, we've got to save you from grass. We can't do this. We are here. We are in a different place now. The alerts are on, but they are silenced in case you guys want to do anything. I'm not sure if the follow alert is on. I think the follow alert is even off. The chat is there, tiny, but it's there. I don't know. We'll be figuring out what works. I just set it up this way for now. So the alerts are smaller, they're still there, but they don't make sounds. And yeah, the chat is tiny in there. Wait, I probably should. Okay, wait a second. I should write a message about this for people who come here, shouldn't I? So they're not confused or something. That sounds. As interactions. Okay, maybe like this. I don't know how much I can look at the chat while interacting. Interacting what? While watching, reacting. So we'll see how that goes. It's my first time. Thank you for understanding. I think it's much easier on a video, but yeah, I wanted you guys to be here and experience it live and then make it into a video. So we'll see how that goes. Open this message. Manually unpinned after the end of stream. Yes, exactly. Okay. Now I can go back and I can also drink. Am I broken? Okay. Why am I stressed even? Hate it. What do you mean? No. It comes from the place of love. So you can see me reacting to the frogs. Okay. Rob Label, welcome. ready for master get named like Fan America or something. Why not? Why not? The names are like so fancy schmancy. Why don't we just make them more simplistic, you know? A space of love. Australia, space of many things. Well, how do I do this? I have stage fright. I suddenly have stage fright. I've been streaming for 8 or 9 months now, but yeah, stage fright. I'll add an intro later. Wait, I don't want subtitles. Why do we have subtitles? That's just weird. Wait. Imagine yourself as a guinea pig in the 2090s. Yes, I will G-force through it. Absolutely, yes. Hello, Games. Welcome, welcome. Welcome for some The Toad That Broke Australia. So, I haven't watched MoreParz's much. I've seen like 2 shorts, maybe. I haven't interacted much with his content because I have my Oshi, okay, from Animal Facts. I've just been watching her, and she's more of a scientist than like a joker. But I mean, doesn't mean that I don't enjoy MoreParz's. I was shown one shot with a freaking broken raccoon, and I enjoyed it very much. So today we are having a day of MoreParz's and 2 different things. We are starting with the toad. And we'll move on to the compilation that has a lot of Australia I've had. And I'm really scared of spiders. And I've heard there will be spiders. So I might shout into your headphones. I'm sorry. Or into your speakers. If you have me on your speakers and your boss is like hearing me or something. Hi. My boy Timothy. Yes, your boy Timothy. Such a cutie pie. So, yeah, I don't know if we'll see Timothy. Is he in compilation? Probably not. Not part of Australia, is he? Yeah. Watching on TV. Oh, sweet. Oh man, I'm so big on TV. Like, wait, I can even do this. Hi. Is it nice now on TV? Should I just do this? I just speak like this to you all the time. Hi. Can you see on my freckles? Can you see the little shine in my eyes? Okay, I cannot delay it any longer. Freaking stage fright. I am my boba. And we can go. A speaker in the shop. Amazing. Wait, no. I can't. Raw dog, I can't do this now. I have stage fright. I can't do this. That's me. Okay, but also pretty far. Bubble is being great again. Yes, that's me. Anyway, we are gonna watch weird toads. Let's get into the weird toads. Part of Australia, apparently. I don't know anything about toads. I once lived in a freaking apartment where frogs were going like crazy each fucking morning in the lake. It was awful. I don't know. They sound kind of weird. I'm not sure if those also kind of sound weird. We'll see. They're from Australia. They're probably freaking cast. So yeah, let's get into that.
Australia is home to some of the deadliest animals on the planet. But what if I told you there's one creature they all fear? An invasive species.
Everyone fears toads.
Wiping out native animals that we are locked.
Was that crocodile or alligator? What?
Combat.
Wait, what?
We are locked in
no, show me.
Species, millions strong, wiping out.
There was a crocodile or an alligator. I don't know. I cannot recognize them. What? This is like ultimate weapon. Why do we even have any weaponry, man? We should just send toads. Like, this is the new way to do warfare. Toads.
Native animals that we are locked in combat with to this very day. What kind of vile beast is capable of spreading such reckless hate? The answer...
That's crazy.
Is this fat fucking toad.
This thing is an absolute unit. What do you mean? That's like an absolute freaking chunk. What is that? Is that its normal size?
But how did this war begin? Well, to answer your question, we're gonna have to go way back. The year
I'm
is
scared.
1866. We are in the land down under, and our story begins the same way many tragedies do, with the British. You
Oh
see,
no. It's the British again. You can bully the British again. Of course it has to be them. But let's just flame the Englishmen, yeah? We have the Scottish in the chat. We have the North Irish. I've never heard about anyone from Wales, but the name is cool, so I'm sure it's always the British. Hey, yes, okay, sure, but I would like to give some benefit of the doubt for like the Scottish, for example. Okay, they can be cool guys. Meanwhile, the English, I don't know, man. I don't know. As someone who is dreaming of moving to Ireland, I think I've got to flame the Englishmen at least, for sure.
having gone hippity-hoppity, your ancestral home is now my property around 90 years back, the Brits were
Yeah.
in full swing, rampantly colonising the country. And part of that included agriculture. Now, they brought with them many crops, but the important one in this story
Why was there Vaseline? What?
is sugarcane. Sugar was valuable, not only for trade,
Oh
but
yes,
also
the stories of
because,
sugar.
well, the f***ing tea isn't going to sweeten itself, is it? But you see, sugarcane
Diabetes,
only grows in
for
the heat,
boba tea.
which ruled out the south of the country. It also likes humid environments, which ruled out Western Australia, which left them with one option. And so, the cane farmers
Okay, wait, something is broken. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Sanity. But something is broken. You shouldn't, let me see this. Just this. And... okay. Maybe now it will be fine. Wait, I forgot to do... Thank you for the headbutt, thank you. Appreciate it, thank you, Reaper. And also, Herro, welcome. And Herro, Kibi. I don't say, I don't notice. Wait, there is an important thing I didn't do. We'll get back to it in a second, I promise. But there is one thing I didn't do, which is standing off the... Oh my god, where are they? The redeems. It's most of them. Like, I know we are watching Animal Facts, but for example, I don't want you guys to redeem an Animal Fact, okay? I'm not doing this. Just, yeah, where are you? Where are you? Here. Okay. Or like legs, for example. I wish we could do this, like, depending on something. Yeah. Thank you, chicken. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, no worries. Goodbye, Mr. G-Force. See you around. Okay. You're gone. That's so many things. So many things. Okay. The list will be short as heck, but that will be the easiest for me if I can just disable all of these things. Yeah. Anyway, going back. I do think this is the guy from Shaun the Sheep. I do believe so. Because I see him as well. I think that was the style that was there. Let me go back slightly.
It also likes humid environments, which ruled out Western Australia, which left them with one option. And so, the cane farmers loaded up their first Stardew Valley save in Queensland in 1866.
That
But
must
the
have been a
farmers
nightmare.
ran into an issue. You see, Queensland is home to these nifty little bugs called These are native beetles that
legs,
get their macros by munching on plant leaves. So when cane farmers joined the Queensland Minecraft server and set up a f***ing Hermitcraft-sized farm, the beetles were in heaven and
Oh
set
my god,
to work
the
demolishing
Beatles were so
Now,
happy.
funnily enough, the adult bugs weren't actually the problem. Sugarcane leaves hold full value, but the problem is that with such an abundant food source, the bugs started multiplying, laying their eggs around the base of the plant.
Such as
These eggs hatched into larvae. And unlike the grown-ups, these little worms don't eat the leaves. They eat the roots. And so the sugarcane starts getting absolutely fucking spit roasted. And
okay, but who will feel bad for the English though? Like,
the farmers can do nothing but watch as sugarcane yield plummets through the floor along with their profits.
Oh well.
This whole situation really pissed off the farmers, who banded together.
Australia was really fighting against the Englishmen.
And told them to fix it. Sir, a horde of creatures is destroying the cane fields. And so the Queensland government founded the Bureau of Sugar Experimentation Stations, or the BSES, in 1900. This team of crack scientists then immediately set out trying to solve the very same issue every single Factorio player faces. This place is covered in bugs. They are breaking my shit. How do I violently slaughter the local wildlife?
Embrace them, hug them,
capitalism
feed
and my
them.
profit margins. The BSES pondered this question for 25
That's a pretty fucking long time to
They
think
tried
about it.
spraying chemical insecticides. Didn't work. They tried injecting insecticides into the soil. Didn't work. They tried releasing the fucking cordyceps fungus. And it still didn't work.
They're like freaking cockroaches then. It's like, whatever you do, these freaking beetles, the Australian beetles are just, are too much.
Then, one day in the office, while pondering this question, someone had an idea. Okay, we are getting outmaneuvered by the cast of Bugs Life. Someone in this office, please give me anything.
Silence.
What about cane toads? What?
This is how thoughts start.
Fat things.
Oh my god. Do French people go crazy after them? Do they consume them? Because look at those thighs. There's an absolute unit that can land on a French plate. Might be worth it. Do they eat anything else from a frog? They just eat the thighs. What about those posies? The front posies? They are pretty thick and nice, no? You can get anything from them.
That exist in the cane fields in Hawaii. I mean,
why?
It's a frog. They eat bugs. We just introduce an invasive species to fix a problem caused by an invasive species. I mean,
sounds amazing.
What could possibly go wrong?
Right.
And so, in June of 1936, 2,400
the memorable
brave cane divers were deployed to the fields to deal with the arthropod menace.
But imagine you are just chilling in Hawaii, and then you are freaking sent to Australia. I would hate for that to happen, man. I mean, sure, abundance of food and stuff, but I would imagine that it's much more cozy there.
But there's just one small issue. Cane toads were fucking dog shit.
What?
Funnily enough, big, fat, slow, ground-dwelling toads were not exactly the smartest solution to deal with beetles that spend the majority of their adult life 6 meters off the fucking ground.
No one thought about it.
On top of that, cane toads don't dig for food either, so they didn't eat the larvae. Now this all...
Is it the place to say that only British could come up with this amazing idea? Wait, no, was it Australians? Who was in the frickin' thing, the BS something thing? Australians or the British or both? And they just had this very stupid idea. Like, it's... You really haven't thought about anything, have you?
Sounds like information that should have come up during the research and
Exactly.
study phase of the plan.
One could think
however,
so.
Implies that there was a research and study phase. The BSES did not conduct a single fucking study on environmental impact before releasing an army of cane toads. Are you This
This just shows how freaking important that sugar was for them.
complete absence of brain cells caused a rather spectacular domino effect of ecological f***ups. And it's going to
God,
teach
no.
you a
Not the
valuable
toads.
lesson about invasive species. You see, while the cane toads barely ate what they were supposed to, they did eat. And as incredibly large
What did they eat?
omnivorous toads, they ate practically anything they could fit into their mouths.
Oh my
Rats,
god.
mice, snails,
Are you
baby
kidding
birds.
me?
It was the toad equivalent of
Oh my god, look at this episode unit. Fair enough. They have to eat a lot to like get into this. The freaking ball. It's like a balloon, but a toad. But oh my god. Everything else that the freaking beetles were supposed to eat. Insane.
fucking Kirby. And then,
Kirby.
not unlike
Kirby eating.
the exact problem they were brought here to solve, with all that food, they started reproducing.
So now we've got shit tons of toads, shit tons of beetles, and both of them just reproducing with nothing being able to consume them. Amazing. Sounds great. Sounds like a great idea to me. Sounds like it worked, didn't it?
A lot. In fact, female cane toads can lay anywhere between 8,000 to 30,000
How many of them get actually like
this
developed?
should not be too much of a problem.
Scared.
Australia is home to some of the deadliest creatures on the planet. Surely the local wildlife has this under control.
Did they eat them?
Wait, what? They're cane toads. They're poisonous. So there's
Oh
bulges
my
on the
god,
shoulder,
are you kidding
and those
me?
are parotid glands, and they are packed to the brim with bufotoxin. No, that's not a D's nuts joke. Got him! Now, whenever the adult toads are threatened, they will squirt this white,
I'm so
sticky
shooky.
fluid out of the glands. And when ingested, it does two things. One, makes you trip absolute balls thanks
Ooh.
to the hallucinogenic bufotenin.
I wonder if there are animals who like do it on purpose. Well, I mean, if it's deadly, I guess they will not. But there is dolphins, right, who will get high on pufferfish just on purpose. It's fun for them. Maybe at least one use for local wildlife from these toads.
And two, the other ingredient, bufogen, just straight up gives you a fucking heart attack.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't think they will do
It's
that.
important to note that this toxin is also present in their eggs and tadpoles. Now, in their natural habitat, this isn't
Are
as much
you
of a problem
kidding me?
because everything around them has had
Yeah.
thousands of years to get good and deal with this ass poison build by either developing immunity or learning to eat around
Oh my god.
the glands.
Oh my god. No
But
one thought about this. This
Australia
is incredible.
It's not their ecosystem. And despite all of the deadly animals we've got, they have had a grand total of 5 minutes to adapt to the presence of the fucking Calid toad.
Why? They get good. Come on. It can't be that hard, no. Evolve. Just evolve, man.
Now, quick question for the class. What happens to an animal population when there is nothing to eat it? It gets bigger. So,
Yeah.
shortly after being introduced, a rapidly expanding tyrannid swarm of toads began to spread across the country.
I want to see
BSCS
pictures of
noticed
this.
And, did fucking nothing. Because it technically didn't affect
Why would
the
they?
sugarcane. The swarm spread
mm-mm.
further, occupying all inhabitable parts of Queensland, and they
But what about the beetles? So you don't care about this? Did they get a second kind of toad or something? They just ignore it. I understand.
They were laying so many fucking eggs that their clutches began polluting the waterways like
What?
a bufotoxin teabag, killing native fish.
What the
as well as any
hell?
animals
That's
that drank from the
insane.
water. The BSCS did nothing. Those eggs hatched into tadpoles, which started killing more fish. The BSCS still did nothing. The swarm
The freaking ignorance of this is insane. I mean, I know, it's been many years ago, but like, still, that's just absolutely crazy. Like, what are you telling me?
advanced, breaching into the Northern Territory and New South Wales. When questioned, the BSES insisted the toads were doing their jobs and everything was fine.
Oh, I
By
see,
the
I see.
1980s
Everything is freaking burning around you, but you're not. It's fine, it's fine. Those toads are actually doing a great job for us.
The toads were now starving out or just fucking eating local wildlife and one-shotting anything that tried to eat them.
It's
And
fine.
considering, at this point, there were 5 fucking
Oh my
million
god.
of them, that
How many
happened
frogs?
a lot. So, with local wildlife being absolutely fucking decimated, the BSES was forced to acknowledge that maybe,
Maybe.
just maybe,
Maybe. Yeah, it's shit tons of them, isn't it?
oh well, everyone makes mistakes. Nothing we can do about it. No, they left it for the
It's just a
government to
whoopsie.
clean up. Sir, a second horde of creatures has escaped the pain field. Fuck! Yeah, they realised just how much damage was being done and in 1986 began funneling federal funds into controlling the population.
It took them such a long time. They were just freaking focusing on their stupid canes that maybe got a little bit better because maybe the beetles also got freaking intoxicated by them and died. Like the sheer ignorance is just crazy. Why do you have a unit dedicated to stuff that like concerns your I guess it didn't concern nature. I guess they just cared about the freaking sugar.
They tried trapping and physically removing the toads, but unless they had 5 million traps, that wasn't
Yeah.
gonna do shit.
Good luck.
Biological warfare was proposed in the form of releasing viruses and parasites, but was shot down because it would do just as much damage to the native wildlife.
Yeah, I would imagine.
So, the toad front continues to advance to this day.
Wait, it
That
does. It does. I was waiting for a freaking news that, oh yeah, well, they managed to like do this or something. Like they got, maybe they got another invasive freaking species from Hawaii that actually can handle the frogs. And it got better because they were like slightly less warring invasive species. But no, instead there is just nothing. They still Australia is in active war with the toads from Hawaii. I can't believe this. And ignorance. Show me a more iconic duo. Try it. Yeah. We are just so specialized in this. Like, who cares? We're just hyper fixated. It's like me with bubble tea, right? I don't care about consequences. I just see the boba. I just see the boba. Like, okay. I'm blind. I'm out. I'm blind to everything else. Like sugar canes, money from the sugar canes. Toads, not a problem. Let's invite them. They should have turned them into like pets. They should have kept them as pets. And there could be accidents from it because they are pretty freaking poisonous or venomous. I'm not good enough in English to differentiate those two. In Polish, there's no differentiation. This okay? Yeah, I'm shocked. So many years. How many toads are we talking about at this point on this year?
Short answer is kind of fucked. Cane toads now
Kinda.
threaten a total of 75 native species. And they've
Oh
even
my
driven
God.
populations of animals
So
like
many.
the northern quail to complete
No! Look at this little baby. Look at his little face. This poor baby was wiped because of humongous toads. It's not even the French that brought those toads because of their massive freaking frog legs. It was the British. Man, this sucks.
extinction in parts of the country they infest. And with the population now sitting at 200 fucking million toads,
Oh my
that
fucking
infestation
God.
is spreading, with predictions showing they will be fucking up ecosystems in 5 states in the near future. And given that they have amassed a population 10 times the size of the humans in Australia, the government has completely fucking abandoned the fight for eradication, switching focus to harm reduction, using bait toads
Oh my
covered in
God.
non-lethal but unpleasant substances to try to teach local wildlife that toad bad. On top of this, the
Okay,
government
it's something.
has encouraged the broader public to just fucking kill the toads. You are supposed to
My
do
gosh.
it mainly by catching them and sticking them in a freezer for 48 hours, but most people don't.
Who would want to take a toad and put it in your freezer? So even if the government asked me nicely, I would not get rid of that toad. That's a bit heartbreaking.
Frog taking up their freezer space. So they just
That's
use a
yeah.
golf
I
club
like ice cream.
or a car.
Okay, that I can see that now.
And with this being Australia, our wildlife is also putting up a fight. Keelback snakes,
Oh.
for example, are immune to their venom, and Ricali and magpies have learned to flip them onto their backs before getting a feed. Now, jokes aside,
Smart.
you want to know who I feel genuinely f***ing awful for? The toads. They didn't ask for any of this shit.
That's true. They
They
did
got
not.
dumped onto a random island and did their thing, and now they are being actively hunted. No. The assholes in this story are the
British.
BSCS and the cane growers. Because you
Yeah.
may be thinking, why would
Okay,
they
I guess
allow
some
to do
Australians
this
as well.
in the first place? Well, that's the neat part. They weren't. The federal government banned the f***ing idea when they came up for it in 1935,
Wait.
based on the advice of entomologists who rightly presumed the toads would become a bigger
Oh, this great toad, immune from enemies, omnivorous in its habits, and breeding all year round, may become as great as pest as rabbit or cactus. Wait, cactus is also an invasive thing? I had no idea. I know there's some trees, but not this. No, I mean, I can't blame them. You should ban people introducing specific species to your country, which is also why when you travel, like to various different countries, you are banished from bringing animals to your country from there. Like I think it's with Tunisia or something like this, where people often go there and they try to get the animals back. Like no matter if it's alive or already dead, you are not allowed to do that unless you get a strict specific permission. That's not understandable because we don't want to be in a situation like Australia is. They're already pretty freaking screwed because of how much crazy wildlife they have, and now they also have toads. These specific toads from hell that actually are like not to blame because people brought them there. They were completely fine in Hawaii, right? And here they were supposed to help, but they just did their thing, man. They did their thing.
f***ing issue than the beetles. But the BSCS and the cane growers lobbied to have the ban lifted in 1996.
Oh my god.
We are stuck
Smart.
in permanent toad combat because these dickheads
They just wanted their sugar.
at scientific advice and went, nah.
Nuh-uh.
You have
Not for me.
got to be fucked. G'day, Merry Christmas.
Oh my god.
Happy hol-
Oh my god. This is still happening. So many years. It's still so screwed up. It's absolutely crazy. But I feel, look at him. I think we need to send the French. I think we actually just need to send the French there. I swear, those friggin' legsies, they're amazing. No, unless it's different. Is a toad different from a frog when it comes to like flavor, like heavily? They both taste kind of like chicken. Because if so, then yeah, just send angry, hungry Frenchmen, and they'll handle it. They'll handle it. Sure, they are poisonous, so you have to like I don't know, prepare them somehow. But I mean, people eat pufferfish, so why can't you just prepare this poisonous toad in some way, huh? They don't see the big picture. Maybe they just don't know about the French in Australia. That's possible. So I not only lost to emus, but to frogs too. Wait, it lost to emus as well. What the heck happened with emus? Hello, Pete. Welcome. How are you doing? Thank you for the chicken. Boba has very small environmental footprint. It does. But you can, technically, if I would be consuming both boba and a lot of sweet things, I could get diabetes probably. It's funny because even drinking boba like nearly every day, last year I think I actually had boba, like no, for half a year I had boba almost every day or something. But the thing is that if you reduce sugar from like other sources and shit, it might appear that you consume less sugar than people who are not sugar aware. But yeah, anyway, I'm just spreading still the boba propaganda. You can not get diabetes and drink boba every day. Just saying, in case you would want to go down that path and become a boba whale, you absolutely can. That was John, does it explain? Sure, I guess that's another thing to check out. Oh my, good luck in gardening. Enjoy, Pete. I haven't pinned that message in on YouTube. I haven't wrote the same thing. I probably should have, no? But we are not really... that I can't really react to like every message and stuff when I'm reacting. Where is it? Let me switch to this and send it. Can I pin a message in there? Is that not a thing? Where is the pin message here? Oh. What happened? I understand. Am I blind? I might be blind. Oh my god. Can I... Here. Yeah, okay. It unpinned for some reason. That's odd. I don't like that. Where's my YouTube? Here. I pin it. That's not a thing. Oh, yeah. Apparently that is not in fact a thing. So never mind, I guess. Weird. I understand. There are hippos in Colombian jungle. Pablo Escobar had freaking hippos as a pet. I'm not sure if that's a good idea in general. No matter if it's invasive species or not, I wouldn't want to have a hippo as a pet. They're crazy, freaking aggressive. Like, they're very dangerous. They get rid of so many people. It's insane. Just, yeah, easy despawn. Okay, now we can watch, in general, Australia. Wonder how that goes. Are toads being mentioned here? I'm not sure. Is that a compilation of shots? Guess so, right? Okay. With lots of animals. Let's hope for the least possible spiders, because as a person who has arachnophobia, I would not enjoy that. Yeah, maybe volume alert or something. I don't know what to expect, but it is Australia, and they have freaking crazy things over there, so one can expect everything.
Australia has a lot of spiders, but recently we found...
Oh my god, why are we starting with this? We are gonna start with spiders. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
And a new one, because of course we fucking did. And the new one is the most certified Australia moment I've ever seen. For a bit of context, one of the several thousand spider species we are home to is the Sydney funnel web. The deadliest spider on the planet. Because of course it's down here. Where the fuck else did you think you were going to find it? These scary looking fuckers are highly venomous. And
oh my fucking god, I hate this!
15 minutes. And if you think wearing thick clothes will save you, be aware the bastards have fangs long enough to punch through shoe leather. Now, why do I bring these little nightmares up? What is the one thing worse than a spider rocking?
There's too many legs. Look at this shit. There's too many legs. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Matter of fact, biggest threat to bubble whales are spiders. Oh my god, absolutely. I can't. Oh my god, this is so... I know they're not like... I mean, at least here, right? In most of Europe, at least, they're not freaking dangerous. But oh my god, these legs, they're dangerous to my heart.
Armor-piercing rounds that can send you to heaven with same-day delivery. A bigger spider rocking the same perk setup. That's right, Australian scientists have found a brand new species of this funnel web that is even bigger. How much bigger?
No,
well,
why is it bigger?
The funnel web grows to around 5 centimeters or 2 inches. And I mean, if you're asking me,
5 centimeters is too much.
2 inches is actually fucking huge. By comparison, this is the new one. It's twice the fucking size, cunt.
Why?
4 inches of 8-legged menace to the animal kingdom. But that isn't even the best part. You see, do you know what they named this thing? Do you know what professional scientists named a supersized version of the most dangerous spider on the entire fucking planet? The Newcastle big boy.
That's okay. Good, interesting choice. After the toads, after seeing the freaking situation of toads in Australia, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Big boy. Yeah, big boy. Nice, very nice. Freaking big boy. But is this smaller one small boy? Would be my question.
Deadliest spider on the entire
Big
fucking globe.
boy.
Big boy.
It's just. I'm just a big boy. Oh, I'm just a big boy. Don't worry about me. I'm just a big boy. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Only in Australia. Platypus are weird, but I'm not
Platypus.
sure you quite understand just how fucking.
Oh, I want to ask. Will we see Pepe Pan Jobak? How is it called? In English. My God, Perry the platypus. I think, right? Perry the platypus. I had my platypus in Planet Zoo, and people are going crazy over them. Ptakopisk. Yes, or how Czech call them is essentially ptakopisk, which is a bird-faced. I guess makes sense. I mean, look at him.
Weird. So everyone knows the basics. They lay eggs, they sweat milk, and they look like God hit randomizer on the spore creature
And you
creator
don't approach them. Please, when you see a platypus, don't think of them like a bobber. Bobber, sure. I mean, not sure. It can still freaking bite your fingers off, but at least you will not be in like absolute extreme agonizing pain. Unlike with freaking platypuses, it's crazy. Well, technically, I think it's only males that have this, not females. But like, yeah, figure it out. Look at the freaking ptakopisk and determine if it's Perry the platypus or if it's Lady Perry the platypus. Like, yeah, maybe better not.
called it a day. But you see, mate, that's barely even scratching the surface of weird platypus features. First up, as is the qualifier
It's so
for any Australian
cute.
animal, did you know they're venomous? No, I'm
Yeah,
not fucking
exactly.
with you. You heard me correctly. Male platypus actually have venomous spurs on their
Yeah,
hind
male
legs.
ones.
These spurs are multi-purpose, acting as defense from predators, as well as a tool for throwing hands with other male platypus during mating season. And while
Ouchie.
their venom is non-lethal, that doesn't mean that getting stung by them doesn't fucking
Yeah, it's
suck.
fucking agonizing.
See, platypus venom can cause extreme pain and swelling, and to ensure you remember not to fuck with
He's still so cute. Look at him. Look at his little face. You know the eyes.
them again, these effects can last for several months and have no treatment or
Months. Wait, I thought it's weeks. I actually thought it's weeks. Oh my God, it was months. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I hope none of you will ever get freaking stung by a platypus.
anti-venom. So if Perry stabs your shit, your only option is to cry about it. Next,
And now I feel bad for the what he called Schmetterling. No. My God, how is the bad guy called for Perry the platypus? Wait, I need to find him now. Doctor Schmo. Not pretty Perry the platypus bad guy or something. The Phineas and Fab, right? Yeah, Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Forget Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Dr. Schmetterling, my ass. Yeah, that guy. I feel bad for him. Like, imagine freaking fighting. No wonder he went kind of crazy, honestly. Like, I cannot blame him. Patrick, Dr. What? Dr. Schmetterling. It was almost there. Okay? I almost got it right. Don't blame me. I was almost right. This motion put hard on Perry the platypus as expected. I mean, totally expected. Yeah, I kind of, yeah. Low-key expected. I mean, I think if we talk about platypus, we should always have the Perry the platypus there. And also Herro Sonic and a Hello Punisher. Welcome. Please don't punish me for calling Dr. Doofenshmirtz Schmetterling. I did my best, okay? I just didn't remember. It's been a very long time. And I'm pretty sure in Polish he's called differently. How's it even called in Polish? Finash Ferb? Dr. Dunderstitz. Okay. So Doofenshmirtz is Dunderstitz. Oh, this is awful. I think Plan Dunderstitz. I hate it. I hate Polish sometimes, man. I really know. Horrible. Sounds awful. That sounds worse. Dunderstitch. Yep. Essentially, where did it come from? I thought they would just take the German word and then like make it Polish, but no. Instead, they make it broken. Like, excuse me, pay the platypus. Also, hey, if you need to ask an Aussie, feel free to. How is it going with the toads? Because we just finished watching the toads video. Was something. Why didn't you get the French there yet? That's my question. I'd love to see that. And yeah, spiders. I know. At least we can finally use the freaking flashlight emote. It's the one use that we have of it. Anyway, it's fine. I've got some boba still left. Okay, stop. Still a little bit. Not much. I need the power for these spiders. They've started with the fucking spiders, man. I hate that. My arachnophobia doesn't like it.
Next on the list of offensive capabilities, I shit you not, platypus share the same hunting method as sharks. You see, that big-ass bill isn't just for show, as it contains enough surveillance equipment to make the CIA blush. Possessing the ability to sense changes in pressure in the water, but most importantly, containing electroreceptors that track electrical signals from muscle contractions made by their prey. Meaning that when whatever they're chasing starts quaking in fear, they know about it. And last but not least, as if those things weren't already unbelievable, we recently discovered something new. Platypus are fucking biofluorescent. They glow.
What?
If you hit
my god!
Things with a black light, they go.
It's like a freaking platypus went to a rave. Love it.
Bright fucking green. And the best part of that is, we have no clue why they do it. I guess it just means
maybe they just want to be fabulous.
I'll give up, man. Who fucking designed this thing?
Some savage, man. I mean, obviously, it had to be Australia, right? Was it? Is this where they initially came from, or did they I don't know? Because I would also be surprised if platypus appeared in some other place, but those people were looked at it and were like, no fucking way, and just took them away, everyone from there, and just put it in a different country, put it in a different continent. Actually, imagine that. I would totally not blame them. If I was a Polish scientist, zoologist or whatever, I would see something like this. So what about we get all of them on a plane, send them to Australia, and just forget about it? That's the plan. They'll never know. Yes, of MoreParz's we reacted so far. I've watched the toads as well. The taking over of Australia or something. Toads, the toads that broke Australia, and I'm still terrified of what the heck. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, and I've seen the raccoon. And the boy, Timothy. Yeah, but that's about it. Today is a day of finally watching him for much longer than that. Because one shot about the Timothy. I mean, okay, all due respect to Timothy, I love him. My sweet boy Timothy is such a golden child, but it was just one shot. So yeah, today we are having it much longer. Hello Yoshi, welcome. Herro Breezy, hi. How are you doing, guys, today? Today we are doing MoreParz's, and right now we are doing react to the compilation of Australian wildlife. We've done the toad a little bit earlier, which was also freaking Australia. But yeah, now you've got this. You missed out on spiders that were fucking hell. I hated this. horrible thing. He can't be out for 3 hours last night. What? Why? He need pets. Was he traumatized because he knew that we are gonna talk about various scary stuff from Australia? That's just Ptakopisk Perry. It's kinda cute. But what about the Dr. freaking Dunderschmitz or what the Dr. Schmetterling? You can totally comment a MoreParz's video, yes. Yeah, more than welcome to join the Discord and drop it in the Discord channel. Or you can share the link. I think you can share links. I'm not sure, but I think maybe you can. Or a title, and I would ask one of my lovely mods to post it on that Discord server. Because for today, we are having. Oh, it's a short. I can watch a short. That's fine. I thought it's maybe long form. What else to say? Yeah, that we are doing this and scorpions. That's not MoreParz's, but yeah, if we have time, then I watch scorpions and raccoons. The best mammal. I don't know if they're the best mammal, but a lot of people have them as pets, so maybe. Probably not platypus, though. I don't think anyone has a pet. Actually, knowing people, someone might have a pet platypus. I would not be surprised. Wasn't there someone who had a pet hippo? I think so. No? Pet hippo? I believe there was someone. Yeah, exactly. See this? It's crazy. Freaking hippos are. Oh my god, look at this dog! Oh, he's so cute. Oh my god, I love him. Yeah, anyway. Now, we're back to this configuration. Happy to give it a go to the Goliath Birdie. Wait, is that a spider? That's a spider, isn't it? I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. If it's a spider, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Stepping on this rock could straight up paralyze you.
Oh.
That's because this isn't actually a rock. That is a stonefish. A species
Oh my god,
of
they look so
underwater menace
cool.
native to Australia. And coming as a
Of course.
surprise to absolutely no one, it is also the most venomous fish in the
Of
ocean.
course.
Because of course it is. As if the f***ing
But the Japanese yet make a fish, make a dish out of it. Fish, dish, fish, yes. Because, you know, pufferfish is a thing, right? Why not this one? Can we not prepare it in some way? Has anyone tried? If they haven't, I think they should.
snakes and spiders weren't enough, now I can get packed up by a pet rock. But why
Yes,
is this
sir.
Pokemon reject such a threat to my mental health? Well, you see, stonefish use their special venom for defense. However, unlike most other animals that do this, this little f***er doesn't have the
So
decency
ugly,
to dress
not
like
gonna
a
lie.
neon sign to warn you. No. This bastard
No,
is a
absolute
6th
camouflage.
prestige prop hunt veteran, having evolved some of the most impressive camouflage in the animal kingdom to make hunting easier. And once they've set themselves up, they are basically indistinguishable from Patrick Starr's house. Now, this is a fairly major problem as they love to live in the shallows on the beach. And
Oh
that
my god. How do people in Australia even go to beaches, man? I would be so scared. With my RNG, I would absolutely step on one.
venom we talked about earlier is stored in these 13 giant, highly toxic spines that deliver venom when pressed on. You can probably see where I'm going with this. Considering it's hard enough to spot these things while you're paying attention,
Yeah.
if you were, say, on a romantic walk along the beach with one of the homies, and while distracted by his ethereal beauty, weren't paying too much attention to where you were walking, it would be very easy to place your foot in the wrong spot. And
Well then-
step directly onto 13 hypodermic needles, which would then deliver a ginormous dose of neurotoxin straight into your system. Oh, you thought it was normal venom? No. You see, these things maxed out the toxin skill tree, producing a mixture of 2 neurotoxins that can flatline you by collapsing your heart and lungs in under an hour. And even if
What?
you survive, the sting still causes extreme pain,
Under an
swelling,
hour?
and tissue necrosis. Because it's
That's not a long time to react. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Going to a freaking beach in Australia is a gamba. Like, do you like gambling? Are you bored of like gacha and enhancing in games and shit? Why don't you just go to a beach in Australia? Because what you can gamba is your life. Isn't that amazing? That's just, oh my. Why do people go there? Because you know how it looks like in Poland, you can see beaches that look like this, right? How does it look in Australia? Do people still do this? They're just like, you know, whatever. It's not like, you know, a country, everything can essentially like despawn us, so why don't we just enjoy ourselves anyway? Beach people. You guys do the same thing. How? Like, why? I understand. I would be so scared. I would just, I would be shitting myself. What do you mean? Those guys are brave. I guess I respect this. Ours is a bit different. Yeah, that's very fair. That's very fair. Clearly they are. No, so Herro, welcome, Delta. You think I prefer the mountains of the beach? Same. Though in Australia, I think anywhere you go, I've heard that anywhere you go apart from the city, like very, big city, you will meet various things. Though I've also heard that if you are careful, you are fine. But I don't know. Australian, but not the kind of Australian. I don't have not the guts to swim in the beach. Oh my! So that is normal, right? Because that's something that I was wondering about. Like, do people just accept it? And it's like, okay, fine, whatever. Yes, the odds are that I might say farewell to my life within 60 minutes of stepping on something, but whatever. I'm Australian, I'm built different. I can do this. It's okay, the story about forgetting to look if your toilet somehow doesn't have Huntsman spider in it. Wait, is it? I thought the Huntsman spider is kind of nice. I mean, I would die from a heart attack, not gonna lie. But I've also seen where was it? Wasn't it in South America that freaking snakes were coming out of freaking toilets? Also crazy, scary. To go have fun on beach and be in pain or happy place instead. I wouldn't take the odds personally, but sure. The spider, I'm scared. No, not the spider. I don't want more spiders. No spiders either. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the stream. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Delta. 5, beautiful 5. Back from the Shadow Realm. Welcome back from the Shadow Realm. Swim shoes. I think it will have to be pretty thick on the bottom, no? I would assume. Let me send any messages. Any messages fail to send. Well, yesterday Twitch went very seriously broken. So there is that. Hello, Tom, welcome. Thank you for the chicken. Thank you. Like yesterday it was something. Went absolutely broke on me. Like, it was showing me how I have no subscriptions, I'm not followed to someone who I'm watching and whom I'm also subbed to for 9 months. Horrible thing. Thank you for the chicken, Brizzy. Let me drinking before watching more of freaking hell of Australia.
This is Australia, where even the scenery is trying to one-shot me.
Perfect. Something is in the freaking background and it can despawn you. Amazing. Why didn't life give them like some freaking signs? Even tigers are so orange, we can easily see them while they prey cannot see them. But then there is the freaking stonefish.
This bird can straight hit you with a
Mortal
Kombat
fatality. Cassowaries. I love cassowaries.
Introducing the cassowary, a species.
A cassowary is likely a better dad than any of you will be. Like, no joke. Statistically, unfortunately, a cassowary will be a better dad than a human would. They're apparently amazing dads. They're better dads than nearly everyone else in nature. And yes, they can gut you, but isn't that a useful feature of a dad? And a mum? I think so.
She's a ratite native to the land down under. And for once, guys, it's not venomous. Can still flatline you, though. And I'm going to tell you how.
True.
You see, these neon chickens belong to the same family of birds as the emu, and as such share their impressive size, coming in at a solid 79 kilos and growing up to 6 feet
so much
tall,
bigger than me.
meaning the short kings in my audience could, in theory, mount these things like a chocobo. What makes them stick
Hey, it will make for a good mount, honestly.
out from emus? Well, you see, the cassowary is basically a spec ops emu, being twice the weight, highly territorial,
But also
and
curious.
most importantly, coming with a combat knife.
Yes,
strapped to
the
their
nails
foot.
are scary.
That's right, this is a cassowary claw, and it's the reason they can hit you with a fighting game finisher. You see, these claws are a full 5 inches long.
Imagine having this in your freaking belly because they were trying to protect themselves. It's, yeah, kind of ouchy.
And you know, I mean, honestly, 5 inches, way too big for anything, and especially for something that's going inside me. And if you anger the tactical assault turkey, that is exactly what you're gonna get.
Tactical assault
The
turkey.
defense method is to kick you square in the gut with that kitchen knife and attempt to disembowel you. And I mean, even if the kick doesn't put your insides on the outsides, that kick is still going to send you flying, which can cause some fairly major problems. Problems like the incident that occurred in 2012, where I you not, a cassowary ran up behind a random tourist, hit the heavy attack button, and kicked the guy down a small cliff into the ocean.
Oh my god!
Luckily he survived, but the fact that I live in a country where at any point I could be hit with a sneak attack by a kaiju turkey is f***ing terrifying.
But this bat, I swear that bat was doing a freaking challenge. Like, bros, other cassowary bros were like, hey, I bet $10 that you will not push that dude over. And I was like, yeah, sure, bet. And yeah, they proceed to do that. I swear, that's how I think a lot of Australian wildlife is thinking, really. Like 5 inches is massive. It is like, yeah, we don't want it. We don't want it. Like the mother velociraptor for Jurassic Park. Yes, that's true. I mean, the thingy on their head, the thing that you could see on top of the head of the cassowary is actually kind of like the remains of their dino ancestors. Like, I don't know how it's called, but people say, like I saw articles that were mentioning that this is a walking fossil in a way because of what they have on their head. Amazing. They look pretty freaking ancient, not gonna lie. $10 what do Australians use? Is it Australian dollar? Kangaroos, they're just paying kangaroos. Like, hey, I'll give you 1 baby kangaroo for this, or in case you want to do like cents, then you do the beetles or the toads. Or you pay with the toads. You know, that wouldn't surprise me actually.
Touching this plant will put you in the hospital.
I'm dying.
This is the Gimpy plant.
Not gonna lie, but it looks like a normal plant that we could see here. I don't think I would recognize it. I'm pretty bad at recognizing plants. I would be probably dead in Australia within like 2 minutes of being there.
A piece of foliage native to the land down under. And surprising no one, not only is the thing venomous, it is in fact the most painful plant on
But it looks so basic. It looks so basic. Look at it.
the planet. Because yeah, no, of course, man, even the fucking leaves down here have a problem with me. Growing in the rainforests of northern Queensland, these hell bushes are covered in tiny hairs that upon closer inspection
so
aren't
fluffy.
hairs at all and are actually thousands of hypodermic needles waiting to stab you and break off
Oh my
inside your skin if
God.
you so much as brush them. Once inside you, these needles will
Ow.
inject you with, I am not kidding, neurotoxin and cause absolutely excruciating pain.
The mother nature in Australia was like, yo, neurotoxin. Yo, neurotoxin. Yo, neurotoxin. What the hell? It's like everywhere.
I mean, like comedic levels of pain. With one person describing it as being covered in hot acid and electrocuted, and another woman saying that it was
shit.
straight up more painful than childbirth, and she'd given birth 4 times.
Oh
And the
my god, no. If a woman says it's more painful than childbirth and she's freaking done that 4 times, yeah, no, thank you.
The part is, the neurotoxin isn't even lethal. So this spiteful cunt of a plant is hurting you purely for the love of the game. Mind you, there are reports of people saying getting stung by this thing is actually worse than being put in the ground. This is because Groot's little hellspawn cousin
He did
here
that
can
for
continue
content.
hurting you for literal years after being stung.
Yes.
This is because those thousands of little hypodermic needles are
No.
actually made out of silicon, meaning your body can't break them down.
Oh my
and with how thin
God.
they are, your skin will usually close up over the top of them, meaning that these neurotoxin emitting slivers can sit inside your skin for literal years,
And that one dude on YouTube did that for content. I don't know how much income I would have to get for this to do that. Like, bro, please. That's just, oh my god, that's crazy. Unless he was going to amputate that arm, then sure. Sure.
releasing more neurotoxin any time that they're moved or disturbed.
4
This
months.
constant, chronic, agonizing pain is so unbelievably bad that there have even been records of, trying not to get banned here, people
Oh, no.
alt F4ing
Oh my God.
existence to make it stop. This particular incident came from a man who accidentally used
That
one
really
of the
must be
plant
bad.
leaves as toilet paper.
No. Oh my god. Oh my. I want to imagine, but that's. Oh my. I can't blame him. I can't blame him. Yeah, anyone will go insane after this. That's, yeah, it would be better to just not freaking wipe, just go home. Don't risk it, you know? If you suddenly have to take a shit in Australia, just go. Just put all your freaking boxes back and go home, I swear. Don't risk it. This is not worth it.
I don't think it gets much worse than neurotoxin to the nuts.
Yeah. Ow.
Crocodiles are just dinosaurs that forgot to go extinct. I am dead serious, and I cannot think of a croc species to better make my point than the saltwater crocodile, a species native to the land down under, and shocking absolutely no one. Yes, it can and will eat you. You see, keeping on theme with the whole forgetting to go extinct thing, the salty stat spread just feels like something that should have been patched out with the rest.
But hey, you can also be Steve Irwin, who was playing with freaking crocodiles, alligators like crazy all the time. In the end, it was a stingray that ended him, not a crocodile. So I don't know about their stats, you know?
The Jurassic Park, starting with their ridiculous size.
Oh.
You see, salties are the largest reptile on the planet, coming in at a total of 6 meters long.
Oh my god,
with
that's
a maximum
huge.
weight of
Absolute
1,100
units.
kilos.
Wait. I didn't know they can be that huge. That is crazy. Over 1 freaking ton. Yeah, chonky.
Which makes this murder lizard genuinely longer than my f***ing car. And the f***ed up part is that despite being longer than my ute, they are for some reason absolute masters of.
That's actually impressive. This fucking camouflage is impressive. And sometimes you can look at the water and think that there is nothing in there, but if you really focus, there will be lots of freaking crocs in there, just waiting for something to come by.
Stealth. You see, crocs are ambush predators, which is a scientific way of saying they are dirty f***ing campers.
Yeah, fuck them.
See, they've got 2 raised eyes that sit on the top of their heads, which means they can submerge their Ford Falcon-sized frame basically entirely under the water.
Yeah, see, you can barely freaking see it. It's insane.
Sacrificing the ability to spot whatever they are looking to turn into a Happy Meal. And from your perspective as the Happy Meal, they are really difficult to see, which makes it very easy to walk just a little too close and, get bitten in half by that hydraulic press that they call a mouth.
That's why
Yep. But they can also be very cute.
That's right, just like any good camper, these scaly arseholes are packing a one-shot in the form of one of the highest bite forces of any animal on the f***ing planet, having been recorded at putting out a maximum of 3,700 psi of force through their jaws. To put that into context, your skull will crack at 1,100
of the wild.
psi, so a croc would pop your head like a watermelon. And if you don't immediately get folded by the first bite, those jaws will latch onto you as the croc begins a death
the
roll.
freaking twisting. The twisting is so impressive. I low-key love
Spinning
it.
its ton of body weight like a washing machine until whatever part of you it has decided to eat snaps off and is added to its protein goals.
Yeah. And good luck running away from this.
The best thing about the crocodile is their build is so f***ing good. They have
that they
genuinely
lived
been around
so long
with very little evolutionary change for 65 million years. Which means I grew up watching Steve Irwin wrestle dinosaurs for fun.
Yeah,
Rest in peace, you absolute f***ing legend.
Is anyone else here from the legend of Steve Irwin? I loved him so much. I was just a little kid when I was watching him, and I was also just a little kid when he passed away. I was crying my heart out. I don't know how old I was, but freaking small. So I can't really remember much. I just remember that I loved him, and I remember that I was hate like father when he passed away. Horrible. I miss him. I loved his content so much. They watched it after he was gone. I guess that's the Yeah, that's my first Oshi, essentially. My first one. Yes, we are still streaming. Still here. We've got a bunch of this video left. And then that's already 6 p.m. actually. Yeah, and then we'll see.
Koalas are really dumb. In fact,
They're dumb.
Australia's fuzzy icon is
Dumb.
probably
Like
the
me.
dumbest thing on the planet. And that stupidity starts
Dumb.
with their diet, because of all the things they could have chosen to eat, they chose to eat nothing but straight up poison.
They're crazy.
You see, koalas feed exclusively on eucalyptus leaves, which, shocking no one, are highly toxic.
But at least they have
because
no
are full to the
competition.
brim with eucalypt oil, which is so fucking poisonous that as little as 3.75 mil is enough to land you in the afterlife, with the Reaper asking you why the fuck you
See?
felt the
No
need
competition.
to eat a leaf.
Why?
Oh, it's also
Thoughtful.
highly flammable and burns like napalm, because Australia. Now, despite nature putting up this giant do not eat sign, that did not stop the koala.
My,
because
look
he
at these
can't fucking
nobbies.
read. This suboptimal bulking diet not only gives the koala all in the way of nutrition, but also requires their body to rest to filter out the toxins so they don't fucking cark.
Yo, but look at him. He's so cute. Just eats toxin all day. Then just chills. Look at these little posies. Look at these little freaking figures. Look, he's just chunky. Don't call him fat. He's just a chunker.
Meaning they need to spend upwards of 18 hours a day sleeping in order to just digest
This
their
is
fucking
every...
food. These
Okay, maybe not everyone's, but this is lots of people's dream. Just sleep. Just eat. Do your hobby for like 18 hours a day.
dumbasses spend most of their life in a food coma. That is, however, if they even get to the food to
Food
begin
coma,
with,
oh my
because they are so mind-numbingly brain dead that
But
they
it's so
will
cute.
not recognize a eucalyptus leaf as food unless it is on the branch. I could give this dumbass a
Wait.
lifetime
What's
supply of food, and if it wasn't on a stick, he would starve to death. It should come as no surprise to you at this point that
Just
the
fluff
koala
in that
has
head.
such an esky temperature IQ that they literally have a smooth brain. The thoughts slide right off of this dumb.
That's an actual smooth
love
brain. Aww. What a cutie pie. Oh my god, I love him. Love him. I can finally relate. Maybe this is my spirit animal. It's a koala. It should have just been a koala VTuber. Like a boba koala VTuber. So also I'm only fluffing my head. I can only count to 4. I consider bubble tea water. So yeah, I think we could get along. Seems like our IQ and like smoothness of the brain is pretty much on the same level. Ataki, especially female. I don't know. I don't know how it is. But there is one funny video that I've seen of koalas I need to show you. Hello Kaiser, welcome. The benefit is that koalas become poisonous due to them eating the eucalyptus. A lot of them have chlamydia, which is transmitted to no. Okay, I don't know if I want to hear about the people who got chlamydia from a freaking koala. Okay, the thing I want to show you is koala shouting or something. I love this video so much. Yeah, koala gets kicked out of the tree and cries. What? Okay, accept my ad block, please. Just show me the koala. You hear them? Big drama. Look at him! Look at him! He's just asking for help. Just standing there shouting, frustrated. He got kicked out from that tree. That was his tree. Poor little guy. Meanwhile, this dude. He's just happy. Yeah, he's proud of himself. He's feeling like a Chad now. This poor Bobby. Yeah, that's it. That's some koalas for you. Looks like a lot when you cannot reach the gnomes to the higher shells. I think that's just some that's rumors. That's rumors. I disagree. I disagree. The ideal situation, unfortunately, I can't be vaccinated, treated for said diseases. Oh my god. Okay, all the best to those koalas. It sucks that you guys have to have issues with freaking chlamydia and koalas. Also, toads, and yeah, many different things. Need to get to my boba. Need to destroy it now. Knows where to keep these snacks. It's brutal. I don't think anyone should hide the snacks from me. It's rude. Yeah, that's wrong. They do it wrong. No, okay. Blame the Brits for that. That's true. That's true. We already flamed the Brits quite a bunch for this. Who doesn't want to see you to see Koala suffering? Well, fair enough. This video should be banned because it's pretty much a tearjerker, not a tearjerker. Okay. What more is there?
This wasp is basically a xenomorph. Introducing the tarantula hawk wasp, possibly one of the most nightmare-inducing insects on the planet. And the reason it's such a threat to your mental health is because its hunting and reproduction strategy is ripped straight from Ellen Ripley's autobiography. But before we get to the strats, you're gonna have to learn a little bit about it first.
I'm scared.
Native to Australia, because of course it fucking is, this fucker is the largest wasp on the planet. Coming in at a massive 2.5 inches. Which I mean,
oh
boys,
my god! Oh
well,
my god! Did you see this absolute freaking unit?
Coming in at a massive 2.5.
This is so huge, and these legs are too long. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Half inches. Which I mean, boys, we would all agree, well above average, right? Huge. And this is probably the most effective 2 inches has ever been because it has the second most painful sting of any insect on the planet, coming in just barely behind the bullet.
Oh my
end.
god!
Pack and a half.
Is that the same guy who touched the plant, or was it someone else? Why are people doing this for content? Why are they doing that?
Finch stinger with a potent venom that has been described as blinding, debilitating, my arm, and electric.
Oh my god!
Now, the size and poison
Sounds
aren't
great.
just for nothing because.
Let me do it as a golden Sabaton. Yeah. Like some people seem to think.
As the name tarantula hawk wasp suggests, they are purpose-built, genetically perfect killing machines designed specifically to violate spiders.
Oh my god, really?
Making
Oh
Australia
fuck!
basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for them. But they don't just execute the spiders.
That was awful.
No,
what the
that'd
fuck
be
was
too
that
normal.
thing?
Hawk wasps use spiders to reproduce in one of the most horrific ways possible. And that all starts with a female hawk wasp hunting down a tarantula. As the buff bulking spider takes a wrong turn down a dark alley, the hawk wasp, noticing the 8 sets of TNs on his feet, proceeds to fucking jump him. Flying down from above,
one wasp manages this
abdomen, instantly and permanently paralyzing it. The Bug Harbour Butcher then proceeds to drag the still completely conscious and aware
look at this, it's so
into
big.
an isolated kill room, which is where the fucked up part really begins. Because our wasp isn't hungry, it's pregnant, and proceeds to lay its egg on the paralyzed spider's abdomen.
What?
After about 3 to 4 days, that egg hatches into a larvae. A very, very hungry larva. Fortunately, there's a whole bunch of fresh food right here.
Is this spider still alive?
That food being the still paralyzed, still very
they're still
and aware
alive.
spider. The larvae burrows into the spider's abdomen and gets to work converting it into a KFC family bucket, consuming it from the inside out, purposely avoiding
this is such nightmare fuel.
To keep the food nice and fresh.
Purposely.
After it's done consuming a living being, the larvae breaks forth from the demolished corpse like a fucking chest burster and fucks off
alien.
to continue the generational arachnid violation.
Oh my god, only in Australia, yes, absolutely. What the heck? What the fluff is this? This is horrendous. There should be horror movies about this. It's like a horror movie. IRL. Oh, what are you saying to me? Gosh, I actually feel bad for them. I have arachnophobia, okay, but this... I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad for these spiders. I don't think they deserve this fate. I might be terrified of them, but this is too much. This is too much. Oh my god. Poor spiders. Wait, I teared up and now my nose is crazy. Okay, I'm alive. I cannot even make it survive this terrible illness for 30 days. Well, I'm afraid that after one day you'll have to pay out my family some, I don't know, life insurance or something fee for kidnapping me because I wouldn't survive 30 days. Absolutely would not. The hawk wasp is actually an animal so disturbing, Charles Darwin concluded that God didn't exist after seeing it, because no benevolent God could create a beast so cruel. And well, that's fair. People complain about freaking mosquitoes, but then these wasps are alive. Imagine that they mutate, they become much bigger, and they do this to humans. Like, oh my god. They do that, are so gentle. I don't know, I think they are scary, but I know that they don't mean harm. Most of them anyway. They don't. They can be nice. They can look kind of cute. But yeah, either way, even if they're assholes, I think this is a lot. There's a lot to die this way.
Good luck getting any sleep tonight.
Okay, what's next?
A gorilla can't beat 100 men in a fight. He gets jumped. But that begs the question, which animal does win?
Oh.
And the answer, stepping into the ring at
100
5
humans.
meters long and weighing in at a genuinely
Absolute
frightening
unit.
4,500
Yeah.
kilos, I present to you the hippopotamus.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, look, a hippo causing a 100-long line at the gates of heaven after a fight is honestly pretty plausible. You see, despite the fantastic PR work Moo Gang has done for the hippopotamus community, doesn't
so
change the fact that Moto here is a sentient Ford F-150, the temperament of a fucking serial killer
tanks of the
who can
nature.
win this fight for one very specific reason. You can't fucking hurt it. You say the hippopotamus is possibly the tankiest land animal on the fucking planet, packing an unbelievably thick.
Meanwhile, they have these earsies. Look at those earsies. It's like an absolute unit, a freaking tank of the nature. Very scary, very freaking strong, terrifying. And they have these ears. This. Freaking this. Nature, please. What is that? Why make them so cute if they are so terrifying?
2-inch height. Now look, we all know 2 inches is a lot, especially in the sheets, but in the streets of the African savannah, this makes them practically
invincible.
Don't believe me? Here is a hippopotamus walking away from 10 lions trying to convert it into a family meal. Notice how the hippopotamus
Why is he so
does not
chilling?
give a single fuck.
Just
if
chilling.
Mufasa and his extended family can't hurt it, neither can you. However, don't let the fact that it's walking away fool you here. The hippopotamus is not a peaceful animal. They are, in fact, violent, psychopathic, 4.5-ton
very territorial
that can and will bite you in half. A hippo's jaw produces 2,000 people.
You don't want to get here. You very much don't want to get here. If those toofies don't convince you, then just believe me, you don't.
SI of pure crushing force. So if he catches your ass, you are the watermelon. And as if the hydraulic press wasn't bad enough, don't forget they've got 2 20-inch fangs in that mouth that'll put a hole in you big enough to stick your arm through. But honestly, the bite doesn't.
Well, if you are missing some holes, if you want some piercing, maybe. The hippo is up there in his own piercing studio of like a lake or a river. Yeah.
Matter. It weighs 4.5 tons and can run at 30k an hour.
Fucking insane
Getting
animals.
hit by a charging hippo is like getting hit by a fucking bus. There is no way we are winning a fight against something that could probably take out 10 people just by rolling over. In summary,
that's a sad way to go, isn't it? Just get crushed by a rolling hippo. Imagine having a pet hippo. Like a pet hippo that actually is like very kind to you. But you're chilling and then it rolls You are done. You are done. That's it. That's it.
Don't f with the hungry hippo.
Oh, definitely. But there's this nice sweet. I love it so much. The candy. Yeah, here. Kinder Hippo. I love my Kinder Hippos. They're so good. I love this so much. There's, I thought because of them that hippos are pretty cool and cute and shit. But yeah, then I've learned. But still, they're right. Peak, yeah, they're so good. I love them. Yeah, they are the best. This is absolutely amazing. I could eat them right now. I could eat so many of them, man. So good. Hello, Ducky, welcome. So I think I could take a hippo and a fight. Good luck. Can you record it? Please? I would appreciate it. Because I probably fed most dangerous area of Africa, like Cape Buffalo on a second. That didn't surprise me. Cape Buffalo is also freaking savage, not gonna lie. The story from a fisherman that ran across a hippo accidentally and straight up slammed him like a freight train, plus getting impaled. A good place to be. Yeah. Yeah, I can freaking imagine. Awful. The joke that bad people and they died get reincarnated in Australia as one of these things. At this point, I feel like bad people get reincarnated as the tarantulas that get eaten by the wasps. Well, eaten, kinda impregnated in this creepy way. Exploders and tarantulas are my favorites. So gender of wonderful personalities. I know nothing about tarantulas. Jumping spiders, I know that they look cute. There's that. I love them. I have mixed feelings when it comes to spiders, but jumping spiders do look pretty cute. Not gonna lie. Because what I have on desk, a pack of 5 Kinder Hippos. Oh my god, I will guess it's a cat. It's your cat Teddy, but never mind then. Enjoy hippos. I wish I had hippos. I have no hippos. Sad life of having no hippos. Thank you so much for likes. I even have any snacks. I'm not sure. I don't know. I have boba. I have a little bit, tiny bit of boba. That's about that. That's a massive fashionista, so they're mostly picky about their homes because then you do their cacao and then rip up and brat flowers. That is so cute. Oh my god. I can understand having a tarantula as a pet then. I totally can. Where's my dog? Not here. Okay. I can adjust then. My legs are hurting. Okay, we're halfway through. What else? Please no more spiders. I would appreciate our spiders. Thank you so much.
Komodo dragons.
Komodo dragons. I love Komodo dragons.
I mean,
Komodo dragons.
This industrial-sized lizard is easily one of the biggest assholes in the
That's
animal
so
kingdom when
cool.
it comes to hunting methods, packing a PhD in suffering and a double degree in biological warfare purely because they cannot be expending effort to hunt.
I love them. Okay, we were like. You can totally get into a situation with me where we are washing toofies and we before talked about, I don't know, like going shopping and the animals, like our fur babies, right? And then while we are washing toofies, I'm like, so about Komodo dragons. And you're like, what do you mean about Komodo dragons? We've never fucking talked about Komodo dragons. What are you talking about? But Komodo dragons were on my mind for a while now. So yes, I'm going to say so about Komodo dragons. Like anyway, about Komodo dragons, yeah, we have to talk about them now. I love Komodo dragons. True story, yeah, true story.
You see, Godzilla's little cousin here is the largest lizard in the world.
A badass,
weighing up to
badass lizards.
166 kilos and being a full 3.13 meters in length, which means, for the short kings in my audience, if you're brave enough, banger mode of transport right there.
Oh, yeah. Good mount,
Now,
good mount.
being the reptile equivalent of a Cadillac Escalade means that the Komodo dragon needs to consume a lot of
Sit on
calories
it,
to keep that
sit on
bulk
it.
going. However, rather than using that bulk to proactively chase down and body slam its prey, they can take down prey 3 times their size because as if being a reptilian tank was not enough, they are also venomous.
Yeah, you don't want to get
This isn't
bitten
just
by
your
it.
run-of-the-mill snake venom that, you know, gives you a nice quick 15-minute death. No. A Komodo hunt starts with it running up to its prey and giving it a nice big chomp on the leg, injecting it
Yes.
with
And then you're like,
hemorrhagic venom.
I might be
After
fine. No,
biting, the
I should be
Komodo
fine.
dragon off and just sits there watching.
The confused and bewildered animal runs off into the forest, leaking blood, allowing that Komodo dragon to track it like a DoorDash order. A week goes by, and that bite wound isn't closing because hemorrhagic venom prevents blood clots. So, the animal is still slowly bleeding out.
What a
and the
lovely
Komodo
life, isn't
is
it?
still watching. More time passes. That bite wound gets infected because Komodos are carrion feeders, meaning that the inside of their mouth is full of enough rotting flesh and bacteria
You don't want to kiss a Komodo
give
dragon.
Aspengold a run for
Just
his
so
money.
you know.
The infection begins to drain the animal's strength, and the Komodo is still watching. Another week passes. The infection has spread, and the flesh has begun
Oh
to
my god,
rot.
this looks so
And
bad.
you best believe that ass lizard is still there watching, like he's waiting for
They're
his
so
meal to heat up
lazy.
in the microwave. Once the bleeding, disease-ridden animal becomes too exhausted to move on its own and collapses, the Komodo
A bacteria part is actually false. It's almost purely venom. I see. So we can kiss a Komodo dragon, or can we not kiss a Komodo dragon? It's like we can kiss it and then will not despawn because of the dead bodies it consumed, only because of the venom, right? So it's not their diet. We shouldn't blame the diet. Fair enough. It's actually very, very clean. They spend a lot of time cleaning themselves. Oh, so it's like a common misconception, like with the pigs. Because people often think that pigs are very dirty. But in fact, no, they like to be clean. They just, they are usually brought up in very bad conditions when they're unable to get clean. So, yeah. No kissing Komodo dragons furries. Oh, well, what now? What now? How can I live with this? Herro lived, welcome. Dragons are insane. They will bite you, fly around while you slowly die of poison. Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure if he'll say something about this. If he does, let's see if he does. Because I have a fun fact.
strolls over and eats it alive, shredding it
Of
into
course.
chunks if it's larger,
Of course.
or if it's small enough, swallowing it whole as it's.
Oh my god. That's Australia, what did you do with your wildlife? That's insane.
Screams on the way down. Even for me, man, that's fucked.
Yeah, it is. Okay, fun fact about Komodo dragons. There is one island that is called a Komodo Island. I don't believe it's like an official name, but they just call it Komodo Dragon Island because there's just so many Komodo dragons. And the info that I got about it is that a Komodo dragon won't necessarily chase, walk after the prey that it bit. Because there's so many Komodo dragons, so much prey that gets bitten, that they just get whatever is there when they are hungry. They will just bite something, and they will go to the buffet of another Komodo dragon. That's pretty chill life, honestly. And I respect that, because you've got to be lazy, right? Then you have more time for other things. I don't know if they are play ranked in League of Legends or something, maybe, and this is what they have to save the time for. But yeah, they will just share the animals on the islands where the Akonas are native from. They live there naturally. Oh, so it is actual Komodo Island. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I thought that it's just the, what's it called? Like when you call it colloquially something. Yeah. Okay, nice. That's enough from Australia. I'm heartbroken now. What do you mean they're not from? They sound like something that has to be from Australia, man. Or as I was also saying before, how Komodo Island people would see those things, like, let's import them to Australia. Just Komodo Island, not Australia. What? That's crazy. I feel lied to. Why are we saying wildlife in Australia? Was it past who created this? Was someone else? Okay, someone uneducated created this. I feel lied to now. I'm sad. Australia seems slightly less scary now. They got around the same dying animal. Like a buffalo have 10 dragons just waiting for it to get weak enough. Oh yeah, that's an actual buffet. Yeah, that sounds nice. Maybe not for the buffalo, I guess, but hey, at least this is how you can socialize. All of the Komodo dragons can meet up and socialize. Very sweet. And themselves out with the tongues and link between the teeth a lot. They don't care the bacteria in the food they eat because their digestion overdrive constantly. Fair enough. I can't imagine how else they would freaking survive this. MoreParz's video for animals all across the world does not live in Australia because he's an Aussie. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I had to explore more. And I found to see freaking spiders, but we can do an arachnophobia day eventually. I will die of fanning, but it's fine, right? You guys find that entertaining. What else?
This is the deadliest snake in the world.
Oh,
Introducing the
danger
inland
noodle.
taipan, and being the deadliest venom noodle in the world, I will give you exactly one guess as to where it's found. It's Australia, of course it's fucking Australia. Being so serious here. Where the else did you think you were going to find it? Canada? More specifically, as the name suggests, the taipan is found inland in the outback. Luckily, extremely far from civilization. Because this homicidal hospital hose is the definition of size doesn't matter.
So
because
you won't find it in your shoes?
Extremely small fangs for a venomous snake, coming in at only 6.2 millimeters.
Oh my god! Look at those baby fangs. They're just little baby fangs.
The taipan is here to show you that you absolutely can feel less than an inch, because those fangs contain the statistically deadliest snake venom on the fucking planet.
Okay, don't take this fact to women, okay? Don't be like, take off your pants to other women. Be like, hey, there is the snake in Australia, and apparently you can feel less than an inch. You can, trust me.
Yeah, taipan venom is a pina colada of pain, containing, but not limited to, hemotoxins to cause blood clots, myotoxins for paralysis and necrosis, nephrotoxins to shut down your kidneys, and
Why so many nerve this thing?
Of neurotoxin. Needless to say, if it
Yeah,
bites
toxin
you,
everywhere.
will get a headache, vomit up the entire contents of your stomach, collapse to the ground in agonizing pain, and then your heart and lungs will stop, sending you to meet God in under 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Oh my god. Then good luck. Good luck. If you get freaking bitten by this shit, yeah. Say your prayers, I guess. I'm glad it's not in the cities. That would be absolutely crazy. Like, jeez. Hello, Vampy. Hi, welcome. Hope you have a great day as well. Wait, the message actually is cut out for me. Why? Weird. Thank you for stopping by. Can this be fortunately shy and gentle animals? Snakes. Snakes are gentle. They're not men.
And that venom is so fucking potent that one bite contains enough toxin to do that to 100 people.
Oh shit!
But the funniest
What?
part of this snake's venom is that in the wild,
they only hunt rats and fucking mice.
Then why do
The
they need
deadliest
this?
venom
Why do
on
they
the
need
planet,
this shit?
And they are using it to pack up Remy the rat.
Yeah,
It's like
what?
cutting a rabbit with a fucking AWP.
That's the cutest f***ing thing I've ever seen.
Overpowered. Overpowered. Oh. Oh my. Way too overpowered. Nerf this shit. It doesn't need all of this freaking venom, man. Like, I find very gentle. It's a nod of a head. I mean, that's fair. I'm not really scared of snakes. I love them, but still, it's pretty funny for a snake to be gentle and nice and also so potent to kill 100 people or whatever. 100, I don't even care. I don't even care how many zeros there are. If it's more than one, it's really crazy, man. The type has so much venom only eats rats and mice because they've been constantly caught in the arms of race monsters with those rats and mice, which are constantly growing resistant. Oh, I see. Okay, so they're resistant while we are just we are in trouble. We are in trouble. If you go to some cozy place in Australia that is out of, you know what? I don't think there's cozy in Australia. I think there's just City and Deadly. It's just City and Deadly, man. Hello, T-Script. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we went through snakes. Some lizards. Spiders. And various weird things like platypus. What else does Australia have to offer? Apart from the scam that Komodo dragons do live in Australia. Apart from the freaking island.
This adorable little octopus is
I saw someone grabbing this thing. And they were like, whoa, look at this cutie pie. And I have no idea what happened to them. I don't know. I know that you should not grab this thing. In general, if you see something freaking colorful, you don't want to grab it. Okay? Like, if it's an animal that's colorful, that is bad news to you. Bad news.
also the world's deadliest.
Yeah.
Introducing the blue-ringed octopus, a
Looks
species
so
of
cute,
cephalopod native to Australia, and in a shock to precisely 0 people at this point, it's venomous. Because of course it's fucking venomous. Why wouldn't it be venomous?
Why is there so many heads with that octopus?
Now, to its credit, unlike most of the toxic bullshit in this hellscape I call home, they at least have the common decency to be coloured like a fucking neon
it gives
sign.
warnings.
However,
it's an entire
immediately
freaking warning.
loses this credit by being the octopus equivalent of a fucking hobbit, coming in smaller than
It's so
a
tiny.
50-cent
So
coin.
tiny.
And this is a problem, because it is the most venomous octopus in the world. That's right, this fluoro spaghetti ball is packed to the brim with neurotoxin. More specifically,
Neurotoxin
tetrodotoxin. You know,
everywhere.
the same shit that turns cooking a puff fish into a quick time event. Yeah, these little guys are packing it too. However, because it is Australian, the blue-ringed octopus is on violence timing and is the only animal in the world to use this shit as an offensive measure by way of a venomous bite. But what does the venom actually do? Well, imagine you're wading through the rock pools with the homies, and you accidentally disturb this little gentleman's residence.
Accidentally. I wish in most cases it was accidentally, but I have a feeling that in most cases people just purposely get it on their hands, like, oh my god, look at this cute little octopus. Or they make salad out of it. I'm pretty sure someone made a salad out of it. I don't know what happened then. Something bad, but yeah.
The blue ring, taking the American approach to home defense, suctions onto your leg and bites you. Best part, it's completely painless. So if you're distracted by how thick your mate's looking in those Speedos, you aren't going to feel shit. That is, until your face starts tingling like TV static. It's warm out here under the sun, but you weren't sweating like this 5 minutes ago, and now you got a headache. You start to feel sick, weak. You go to call out, but your voice comes out slurred like you
can get a headache from everything in Australia.
Shots of vodka.
And then suddenly, your legs come out from under you, and you hit the beach. Fun fact about tetrodotoxin. It's a paralytic. Freezes up your muscles one by one. Start with your arms and legs, which is why you're kissing the sand. You know what else is a muscle? Your diaphragm, the muscle that controls your breathing. And turns those bad boys off too. And so, your chest stops rising and falling, and you suffocate to death right there on the beach.
There's no help.
You may be wondering, how come no one called an ambulance?
Yeah.
That's easy. They didn't have time to. You went up to meet your ancestors in under 20 minutes.
Oh my
God ordered your ass with
same
day shipping, and this little fucker delivered. Employee of the month.
Those people catch this freaking octopus to get like nice content with it, and they're like done. They're saying farewell 20 minutes. Oh my god! I even got stress freaking hiccups from this. That's insane. That's actually insane, man. That's my entire freaking commentary on Australia. It's fucking insane. This is just mind-boggling. People are very stupid. Yeah, I can see that. Like, learn about things before you go to a different country, please. I wonder how many Australians do that because they're just delulu or hopeful. Oh, thank you so much, Valky, for your follow. Thank you. Tetrodotoxin also leaves your consciousness fully function as well, so you're fully aware of this. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Hello, hippie, welcome. And as that meant, he is meant for the food. They want to use it in you. In fact, they hate biting people. Same goes with spooders. Oh, do they? So I guess not in every case you are done for, but well, if you mess with them too much, or if you mess with them on a bad day, then I guess you can farewell goodbye. Oh well. The stupidity of people will never cease to amaze me, really.
This shrimp can cause explosions.
Wait, I don't know, the shrimp... What do you mean?
Introducing the mantis shrimp, native to the West Indo-Pacific Ocean and possibly the coolest crustacean under the sea.
Cool.
Because this fluorescent armored sausage
Oh, it looks cool.
is
It
actually
looks cool.
a
It
voracious,
does.
bloodthirsty predator rocking enough surveillance equipment to scare the CIA with a weapon powerful
Maybe they
enough
should be
to
hired.
surpass Metal Gear. See, the mantis shrimp is a highly effective predator, and they find and track their prey
my
with
God.
easily the most advanced set of eyes on the planet. First off, each of these eye
Gorgeous,
stalks can rotate
gorgeous.
independently like a periscope, giving them a full 360 degrees of vision. However,
Imagine.
more importantly, they can see colours we can't. You see, the mantis
What?
shrimp's eyes contain a full 15 photoreceptor
That sounds cool
cones
as heck.
compared to our 3.
One day
Which is
what's
a
your
fancy
favorite
way of
color?
saying they can see in 16K HDR with ray tracing enabled at 500 render distance.
Okay, that's
Now, not only
quite
is
a
the
bit.
visual clarity unmatched, they can also see into the infrared and ultraviolet light spectrums. And
Who made them so overpowered? They're crazy. They have like... They had no limit on stats. Like in character creation, they just put everything everywhere. They had no limit.
despite all of this, they still can't find who asked. What they can, however, find is their next meal. The mantis shrimp subsists on a diet of fish, worms, squidward, and, most importantly,
Squidward.
Mr. Crabs. Now, crabs famously exist inside of a defensive shell. So, how does this polite little gentleman break into the shell? Simple.
Explode?
He throws hands. That's right, weighing in at only 90 grams
Show me,
and
show
38
me.
centimeters in length, the mantis shrimp has a punch that produces 15,000 newtons of force. That is 176 newtons per gram.
They
So if a
didn't skip
human
the arm
was
day.
capable of that same kind of force, a right hook from someone who weighs 80 kilo would be like getting hit in the face with 6 sticks of dynamite. Now, to produce that force, its claw needs to be moving at 83 kilometers an hour, which is so fast it creates a vacuum in the water called a
What?
cavitation bubble, which then immediately collapses at such a speed it creates a miniature explosion that flashbangs the target and reaches a temperature hotter than the surface of the sun. Mr. Krabs is getting f***ing disintegrated.
We don't want this to break into your home. It can freaking knock on the door and it will be gone. It will be gone. Poor crabs, man. Poor crabs. Notorious for breaking aquarium glass because they don't like it. I cannot imagine having a pet freaking mantis shrimp or whatever it is and coming back home to it being on the fucking floor and fighting my dog because it just didn't like being contained in the aquarium. Only crazy people must freaking get it. Or you just get, I don't know, bulletproof glass or something. You don't even need an aquarium. You need something much better. The aquarium has one named Knuckles. That's a sweet name. Love this. This is the punchy stuff. Yeah, I've seen the pictures. I didn't know what they do though. That's crazy. That's some crazy punch power.
Money, money, money.
Most snails aren't scary, except for this one.
And
This
are
one's
eaten by the
Australian.
French too. Oh, of course, yeah,
Introducing
Australian.
the
Fuck
cone
me.
snail, an aquatic mollusk native to the land down under. And as seems to be the requirement when sharing your postcode with a kangaroo, you guessed it. It can quite easily cause your neck snap to be in a coffin.
Of
And
course,
the way it can achieve it
of a
is
fucking
this bad
snail.
boy right here. You see, despite most snails having a reputation for being slow goobers that get folded by a salt shaker, the cone snail is a highly effective ambush predator. And you may be wondering,
Ooh.
how the fuck is a creature that moves slower than the GTA 6
Yeah,
development cycle
ambush from a
hunt
snail.
anything? Well, that's simple. It has a grappling hook. That's right, Gary's murderous little cousin here
grappling
is
hook.
a roadhog, mate.
Hi there.
How?
And he hunts by slowly but surely stalking up on his prey until he's just within range,
What?
and then bang! The cone snail
That's
does a
fast.
quarter circle
That's
input,
fast.
spitting out a toothed harpoon at 90 kilometers a
That's much faster I would
hour.
expect from a
This
freaking
harpoon
snail.
then nails its prey, allowing them to reel it in like he's playing Scorpion.
Oh, Jesus.
And in case that wasn't bad enough, as seems to be a requirement for
There's
spawning
more?
on Australian servers, it's venomous. That harpoon also
Was that
injects
not
its
enough?
prey with a highly
Was the hook not
potent
enough?
neurotoxin that instantly paralyzes it. This means it cannot put up a fight, as it is sucked into the snail's ginormous maw like a nightmarish version of Kirby.
Another Kirby of the nature.
And, just in case you thought for once you might be safe, cone snail venom is potent enough to kill 700 people with one sting.
That's why? Why Australia? Why? Just why? Why are the people living there? Leave it to animals. This is crazy. You're clearly not wanted there. From everything I've seen, you don't really want to be there. Like you want to be there, and they don't want you to be there. Just the nature is trying to push you away.
Oh yeah, and there's no anti-venom. Because it's
There's
not
no
enough that it can
anti-venom.
kill me. No, I have to die knowing there is zero counterplay. Who balanced this
Yeah, do not pick up freaking snails in Australia. That's for sure. As a kid in Poland, I used to do that. I would have a box with leaves, and I would pick up snails and put them there. In Australia, stay away from them. Stay away from them, and keep the French away from them too. It's scary. It's scary shit. Do not develop these snails, because each snail has a different venom composition. Venom production glands have free reign to really manipulate their DNA to continue and alter their toxins. How many traits, how many good overpowered traits can nature give them? That's another case of getting all of the points possible. Like to max out freaking everything. Insane. Call these cigarette snails as well, because if you pick up the shell and get stung, you have but enough time to smoke a cigarette before you freaking dispose. That's a fun fact about the cigarette snail, yeah. Well, I hope that whoever had that can at least enjoy cigarettes and has one at hand. Yes, Australia, literally everything was to kill you. Yes, indeed. That's like a hello, Georgie. I hope I pronounced it well. Absolutely insane place. Insane place. I don't know. I don't know if will I ever go there? Maybe, but I will stay in the city. Is camping a thing in Australia? If it is, good luck. Good luck. That biologists are using them to generate new compounds for medicine, including a painkiller stronger than morphine. That's cool. That's cool. I already have one thing that's stronger than morphine. No, am I wrong? I believe so. At least it was available in Poland. Or maybe it just works slightly differently, which is why it can work better than morphine. I don't know. I don't know enough about this. Even though I've been taking so many freaking painkillers.
If you see this thing T-pose,
The little
run.
faces. Oh, is that bad?
Introducing the anteater, a goofy little
They're
creature
cute.
native to Brazil, and to understand why the absolute stance on this bad boy is a threat to your health, you're going to have to understand a little about his lifestyle first. Now listen, I know this may
I
come
thought they're
as a
just
shock
cute
to you,
and eat ants.
but the anteater eats ants. And weighing
Yeah?
in at 40 kilos and 1.8 meters in
Look
length,
at-
it
it
needs
looks
to
so cute,
consume
though.
upwards of 40,000 ants per day. Now, in order to help him hit his bulking goals, the anteater has a mystery mouse tool stored inside that Excel sniffer.
Oh my god. I never thought about this. This meme applies to it so well. It can get you the last piece of Pringle from the Pringle box. Amazing.
A 60 centimeter long tongue. Designers
long
make
as
their way down
hectare.
their colony's tunnel network, smash into their living room, and abduct the entire cast of
Why
Bugs
did you be
Life
abducted
and convert them into
by
a
a
high-calorie
freaking
meal.
tongue?
However, what that tongue do only goes so far, as an ant colony can extend up to 4 meters underground, and termites live in high-rises, which means our boy
Shit.
here is going to have to do a little excavation to get to the goods. But
Oh,
last
that's
I
right.
checked,
It's so big.
an anteater can't go down to Bunnings and buy a shovel. So how does he dig? Oh, that's simple. With the combat knives he has for claws.
okay,
yeah,
that's
anteaters
long
are
claws.
permanently cosplaying Freddy Krueger with a set of 4-inch claws, which, proving the
4-inch.
effectiveness of a few inches, can crack through f***ing concrete.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Now, these
Concrete.
work great for digging,
What?
but they are also more than capable of flatlining you. When threatened, the anteater will rear
many
up
times
into
did
a
that happen?
defensive T-pose. This is your sign, if you are smart, to turn around and
Yes,
all
go
the
ahead.
way off. If, however, you were, say, some dumbass trophy hunter who really felt the need to try and stab an animal for no reason other than ego, the
What?
anteater will swipe at you with those claws, which are at the perfect height to nail you in a fight.
Did the guy
Slip
get
through your flesh
despawned?
like butter and sever your femoral artery, causing you to bleed out in 2 minutes while the anteater watches you go meet your ancestors. Can you imagine having to explain
Ancestors.
to your ancestors who felled woolly mammoths you got your packed up by the most unserious creature on the planet hitting a
Yeah,
T-post?
silly goofy guy. Little guy. Just a little goofy guy.
Australia
It's happening again. It's happening again. I want spiders. Okay. I'm psyched up. I'm totally ready. Yep. I'm fine. I can survive this.
Australia's scariest spider is hiding a deep secret. But what is it?
Don't come for
Well,
me, please.
Introducing the Huntsman, native to the land
Oh
down under, and the
no!
number one
I hate
cause
them. I hate
of
them so
tourists
much.
absolutely shitting themselves on camera. And look, in defense of said tourists,
Why do they jump?
I will be the first to admit, yeah, this looks
Oh
scarier
my
than a
fucking
job
God.
application. Those gangly ass legs and the hair make him look like Slender Man's testicle. Now, as if having a
didn't want to
negative
have this
charisma
vision.
stat wasn't bad enough, I regret to inform you that the Huntsman spider grows up to
Oh fuck
30
my life.
centimeters in size, making it the largest spider on the planet by leg span, and legally allowing Subway to market him as a
Okay.
foot long.
Okay.
Now, being the spider equivalent
Can
of a
we
Ford
end this?
F-150,
Can we end
you'd
this
think
already?
He'd have the common decency to be slow, you know, tank build. Unfortunately, the Huntsman is fucking turbocharged.
Oh,
Now, it's usually at this point in the
it's so fast. It's oh my god, so fast. You can't even vacuum it. You can even if it's so small. Try to fucking vacuum it. It's so fast. It's so speedo. Ugh.
video that I would inform you that he is also highly venomous, because it's Australia. However, that's his big secret. The Huntsman is a big sweetheart. You see, despite looking like an SCP, huntsmen are incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless. In fact, seeing one of these bad boys...
Is it harmless? If I saw this, I'm getting a heart attack. Look at this shit. Oh no, I would live in a freaking hamster, like huge hamster ball, and I would move only in this so those shits cannot get to me. It's horrendous. Horrendous.
boys in your house is a blessing in disguise.
Why do you
because
get so
if you see a
close?
huntsman in your home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes. Because he's eating
It's not
them.
worth
You
it.
see, he
It's not
understands he's
worth
big
it.
enough that he should
No,
be
it's not
paying
worth
rent,
it.
and so he contributes to the household in pest control. I personally have had one of these bad boys as
What?
an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you they're pretty good company.
Oh.
Except for the part where they cause car crashes.
What? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
You see, huntsmen like to hide in tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit into the gap. Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to
Oh
flashbang
shit!
you, Yeah, they like
I
to
can't
sleep
imagine
in there
this.
and you've just dropped one into your lap.
Oh my.
Now, whatever you do, don't panic or you're gonna crash the.
Yep. Yeah, I'm crashing this car. It's done. It's done for. Oh, it was the last thing. Oh, that was hard. It was horrendous. Oh my god, I need statistics for how many freaking car crashes are caused by spiders. If I was in that car, I'm done for. I'm done. If this shit comes to my freaking house, I'm also done. I'm getting a heart attack. I don't care that I'm at 20s. It's my heart will not handle it. I'm already panicky. It's the horrible thing. Why must asses have these salvos or slip down permanently? You know, that's I guess that's a good method, yeah. It's horrendous though that you have to every day think about those huge ass awful spiders. I haven't seen a spider for a pretty long time, and I'm very happy with that. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. This is horrendous. I can't wait for some day when we just watch spider videos. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna go great, isn't it? Yeah. I hate my life. I'm glad I was not born in Australia or that my parents didn't decide to move to Australia because, man, I moved out at 18, but if I lived in Australia, I would move out when I was freaking 10. I would escape. I would escape to Europe. And I would just live there, even homeless, as a homeless child. I don't care. Just no spiders, please. I feel like things are going down my legs and shit now. Horrendous feeling. All because of them. I can't look at spiders. I can't. Absolutely can't. Oh god, the spiders. Yeah, oh god, the spiders freaking. The anteaters were much nicer than the freaking spiders. Doesn't know that the huntsman will hunt down and eat all the dead spiders, such as the redback and finweb. Doesn't not use web much at all. They instead run down the prey. The prey. They just freaking speedo until they catch the prey. That's pretty crazy. Loki would love that. Would love to see that. But on the other hand, I don't know if I can handle more multiple legs. I hate it. I hate this. They have too many legs. Okay. That's those kind of people that they learn your thing exclusively so they can avoid you. I don't know, man. He saw that spider. So many people saw these spiders. They don't seem that great in avoiding. I think they should really learn how to adjust. That's a bit crazy. Not the Shakara spiders falls back to hell, but Lord's might. Yeah, where the heck did they go? I'm glad they are not. I'm glad that now where I live, I'm not getting out of spiders. By family home that was next to river. Yeah, that's. Was awful. Like my childhood home was hell. Was absolute hell. I do not. No, I don't miss it. And break your routine will be visible. That's a lot of pressure on me. That I have to have a specific routine just to avoid a particular spider in my home, or just by any chance if it is there. Insane. I'd rather. I don't know. I think I'd rather not. Is that like wait by here? No. Absolute betrayal. Yes, the stream is finishing. We are done with this. I thought that maybe I would be done with those videos in an hour, and then I would watch the other two. But we are now at 2:46, and today's stream is a bit shorter because of this, and because I'm still sick, unfortunately. So yeah, I've got to limit myself slightly. Their base routine, and they just adjust constantly. Jesus. I mean, it's pretty nice of them, to be honest. It's pretty nice of them. Oh, spiders do this. I had one spider that was absolutely not doing this. He was just constantly visible. And by constantly, I mean like actually all the freaking time. So yeah, I'm not sure about this. Is there maybe anyone else who is streaming some stupid stuff like me? Because yeah, the Friday stream and the Tuesday stream might be sometimes a bit shorter because, well, I've got to be here still tomorrow, you know. And tomorrow we are having a random day, so maybe we'll do some reacts, or maybe we'll do other things. Who the heck knows? But we'll do things, yeah. The spider, I guess she was out of the way, kind of. She was spread over the window behind the couch, so no one was bothering her. She bothered my parents very, very much. I mean, not very much, but I had to ask them to keep her because I actually I was like, you know, she doesn't move around. She doesn't scare me as much because she's just in one place. So I want her to just be there, and yeah. That was the only spider that I actually enjoyed the company of. Everyone else was freaking scary. Absolute no. There was one time when I didn't sleep in my bed for 2 days because of a spider, and I had to wait for my parents to come back home and safely get rid of that spider. I think usually they would let them go rather than hurt them, but yeah. There were places where they were left alone, and then they set up shop. She set up shop very well. Unfortunately, then my father's mom, she killed them, yeah. But soon after she already cleaned up the freaking spider web. By the way, she did that while I was at school. My poor friend Spider was gotten rid of while I was at school. She knew that I'm friends with them. She knew this, and she still did this. Hate that woman. Anyway, soon after, the next day, there was a teeny tiny spider who made a teeny tiny spider web in the same place, on the same window. And I felt like that's a sign. It absolutely was a sign. I mean, probably a headshot, but I named it Bob, which is the problem. When she Bob, I guess we can do that, but yeah. And the next one was Philip. I guess she could be like Felipe, and then we can make her a woman. But yeah, I was not great with freaking spider genders. Okay, I was not. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed my first reaction stream here. I know there was less yapping together. I know. But still, I did read your chats. Even when sometimes I would not react to them, I did read them. And you can expect this to be made into a YouTube video, just like the other videos where, well, it wasn't from live, but, you know, still. Which actually also, speaking of, you know, there is this beautiful thing that I made yesterday. Here is a link to my video that you are more than welcome to check out if you haven't already. Because now I will send you to my wife. My wife is now playing Claire Obscure, so I will not do anything. Feel free to stick around for points at least. I personally want to play the game, which means that I'll not stick around. But it's fine. She understands that. Also, in case she asks, say that she's blue, right? Let's keep that record straight. And yeah, tomorrow we are gonna meet for a random day. We are gonna yap for sure. We might react to things. I don't know. It's my first time doing a Saturday stream. I normally do not stream on Saturdays, but tomorrow is the day. Yeah. So I hope to see you there. We'll start at the same time, and we'll probably stop a little later, knowing live. But yeah, that's my first week with 4 streams in a week. Okay, here is raiding the wife, and I shall see you hopefully tomorrow. I hope so, at 4 p.m. my time, and at any freaking time your time. I don't know. Whenever this stream started, that's when we are starting tomorrow as well. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate so much. Stay tuned for the video, and if you haven't dropped me a sub on YouTube yet, please do. There will be more videos that are yappy and reacts and yappy and gaming and whatnot. Yeah. I hope to see you around, and yeah, just take care. And no, wait. Stay bubbly and have a whale of a day. Yes, that. Bye.